in your head, it is meant to destroy you. You summon storms, you play with nature. Now watch it hurt you. Why would you want to shape the world in your head? You will never make it through. Your life to gain power. You shift to gain rules. How does it feel to reach the line that no one ever got to cross? Does it make you a god now? Every sin will be forgiven if you lay down your weapons to the ground. Catch the fire burning out your soul. Just make it die, or you will fall. Catch the fire burning out your soul. Just make it die, or you will turn it all to ashes and blood.
Where's my other one? Okay. Weird. Okay. What's that? Oh, okay. Oh, we did have a harness in here. Anything special about the coffee? It is. It's from the coffee is from a company called BlackRock. It's like a pecan vanilla. It's supposed to be some sort of seasonal flavor. I'll actually double check here in a second, but it's very subtly like pecan with like a little bit of sweetness to it. Pretty much over the holidays, they had this Milano, like, you know, the cookies, like the thin, like oval cookies from Milano. They had that flavored coffee. That is Air One. It was pretty yummy. That is true. Never thought turning those into a coffee flavor. The Milano? Yeah, it was basically a sugar cookie, but like Milanos have a very particular flavor. I ordered probably like 20 of them. It was very good. Because they started selling them in November. So like I probably had like 20, 30 glasses. My ex tried to get me to wean off coffee because of the anxiety and stuff, which is fine. That is what we're doing today. Assuming that Pred's even around. If not, then this is gonna be a very short stream. And I'm late to work for no reason. Meaning a because I'm pressing the alt button to go through instead of honking, like you're supposed to when an officer goes through code 2. So I'm just hitting it shortly. Sushi's very old. That rice is gonna be hard, that's what we got. You're talking, director. I can't hear you. I'm assuming he's just like starting stream. I actually don't know. Oh, gotcha. We can listen to the rest of the song then.
I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, wait a minute. Aren't Sparks and Ruth only available kind of mostly in the evening during the week? Like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
It's alright. It is what it is. You sound just as awake as I do, director. I have coffee. I'm very happy.
I mentioned yesterday that I spoke to Angel and I was just rather upfront about it. I'm like, listen, here's what's going on. This process started prior to the ACR. Didn't expect I didn't even think until after the ruling, like, okay, this is awkward. One of the named individuals in the the remedy is someone that we're about to suspend. I have the good faith belief that he's gonna get charged, given the circumstances. And what comes first, the chicken or the egg? She did bring up, because the thing was like, well, how do you negotiate with someone that you're like about to get rid of?
Right.
The idea did come up that after we agree on what the SOPs are,
I then just do
for
it.
communicating.
Yeah.
That would be so fun. But ultimately she said that we got to do what we got to do, and that if that does happen, they can always, alter it up. But separately speaking, we can't let this linger. I was really upset with the way that LSPD handled the situation with you yesterday, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I need to apologize to you.
No, you don't. I don't even need to
for
finish the rest.
making you apologize. I was not expecting that reaction on what was a very obvious good faith, attempt to resolve a potential hurt feelinged officer. It was fucking bullshit.
Director, you don't. I'm gonna stop you. You don't. I was able to walk away from that conversation with my head held high, knowing that I was a better person. And then and then I stated what I meant, which is what I meant at the time. And he decided to go, well, it was mostly your fault, but it was kind of my fault, but it's mostly your fault. Smile. I know who I am. You don't need to apologize. I did what I wanted to do. The important thing is going forward with the Pred thing, we need to make sure that there's very clear no vindication concerning that response. So I'm really glad that we have reports dated from prior to their little baby bitch fit. Sorry, that was unprofessional. They're
No, that's exactly it. It annoyed me too. And I couldn't get over this. They had multiple cops. If you're blind to the fact that you were specifically targeted, keep in mind, you were not initially identified. It was some marshals.
Yep. No, they didn't even say a woman,
And
did they?
Norman was excluded by name. Yet, and this is what came to me before I learned that y'all two were in the same car. And I'm like, if you are unable to see the obvious here, once again, that's a dysfunction, or you're allowing corruption right in front of you. Like, you either are gonna we have to evaluate whether people actually care about their lives at some level when we make judgment calls. And if you as a law enforcement officer look at that situation and you're like, oh yeah, there was 15 of us, but this person came and, one person said call 911, but they then decided not to
call 911.
bring that. They went right back to the same set of individuals right afterwards. There's a serious problem there.
There were probably 15 cops plus two marshals on the scene.
Yeah.
They could have gone around senior buns. I even pointed out. I was like, this is like you could see the other cops on the other side. Stinky uni. It doesn't matter. There's
Well,
nothing that we can do
it
about
does, because ultimately that means we're just going to act differently. And what I
That's
mean
true.
specifically with that is I think some of the cordialities need to change. And I think in some of these circumstances, including Carmine's, I think I was actually thinking about I think filtering through documentation how we handle certain individuals. If someone has no pattern of, say, alleged corruption or evidence thereof, that's one filter.
Sure.
The second filter, I think, is alleged crime weighed with the amount of evidence. And that should form the basis by which we decide whether we need to arrest in the moment or not. Carmine inherently should have been arrested.
I would agree.
The ignoring that particular bit is kind of, I'm still sick to my stomach thinking of how many people have been arrested, evidence manufactured, statements made up, and I never even told you what happened to the ADMC. Some of these people, I'm not gonna say it.
It's just
I don't
us.
think-
Just saying.
I have certain feelings around like certain police departments, like the one in Chicago. I don't really mourn for some of them, and the explanation is quite simple. A force, anyone that has power over another has like a tremendous responsibility.
Yes.
And if that power is used to oppress, their existence is not my concern.
That's why entire police forces are removed. it's very rare, but if there's corruption or abuse of power rampant enough, even if you aren't the officer doing it, there are entire police forces that are suspended and moved. There was a police department in near Galveston in Houston about 10-15 years ago. That entire department was just deleted by the federal government, and everyone was moved to different precincts that weren't involved in the corruption.
Oh, you're not wrong. I mean, the inherent thing is that that process exists because there is no means by which to identify how deep something like that goes, because it's inherently systematic,
right?
And not for any other reason other than if a problem is known to exist, even just over the time span of an investigation, you can't the culture, the even those that may have come into that precinct or whatever, let's say as a neutral party, over time they're going to assimilate to that behavior and think it's normal. You ever see those videos where people like sprinkle weed into a glove box and they're like, oh well, he's doing shit anyways, so we're actually doing the right thing?
I haven't, but that doesn't surprise me. And it's sickening, to be honest. Okay.
So, Denzel is a extreme early bird, and I think waiting is. Oh wait, what the hell is it?
Hell's what?
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, good. Frying pan may help, but that's it. Wait, what am I missing? I'm running concrete corners. I miss racing. I miss street racing. Especially in Sam's Jester.
Holy fuck, the thing that Springfield is cooking up is insane. I just gotta log into Springfield's preview.
What is she
It
cooking up?
deep analyzes everything from days, times, checks, gas, etc. are paid, each of which is making a data point as to like their activity, their
Ooh,
total
racing promo
fines, the amount of
character would be a really good
requests,
idea.
these are the days they've been around, the times they've been around, and heat maps as to.
That's interesting. At some point, I sit here and question if we're a state agency and not a federal agency.
Well, in a way, it's one and the same. Like, who are the feds, right?
True. They haven't even bothered intercepting or stopping Cerberus from whatever nuke shit that you were talking about the other day. You know. We are, I guess. We should, focus on the matter at hand, just to be timely.
Yeah, before tsunami or after tsunami? What are you thinking? What's your time band looking like?
I have 3.5 hours. So I think after tsunami would be good because then we might have more marshals coming in. It lets him have one, you know, and I mean this from a point of view where it's like, I don't think any person who has done rampant corruption should have that time, but it gives them one more meeting. Just like that final thing, so people aren't questioning it. If you
here is, let me see. I want to bring up the SOPs because I think they should be applied to.
In the, I actually copy and pasted it in our, because you stated for me to write down the intentions of what we wanted to do before we did it. I copy and pasted the SOPs in that document. It should be in the Pred master document. If you look up index documents as a tag, it should be there. In that document, it should be tagged. I laid out the steps and who we intended to talk to and how we intended to talk to them.
I like that. Marshals shall identify the highest ranking officer on duty within the affected agency. Request a meeting and notify the conversation is to be recorded. Present the verbal summary and written investigative report.
Yep, which is why I put everything into a report that will look like an incident report, so it's easy to translate.
Very good. Formally advise high command that the officer is, so that I'm actually, number 3 is a little strange. Oddly enough, this is the first time I've looked at this. A verbal summary and written, this needs to be clarified. As it per its reading, it sort of infers we should be giving them the actual Marshal investigative report.
Listen, you can never bully me. I mean, we do have a Marshal report. That's why I wrote a separate report. They don't need to see all of our reports. I put everything into a separate Marshal report that will be promoted to an incident report upon arrest.
Where I'm going with this is, I don't think we necessarily should be providing direct evidence to the agency.
You do get prior. You always get prior.
Especially given recent matters. As we are preempting evidence prior to discovery.
True.
Allowing for, the Webster Dictionary obstruction, or what is colloquially obstruction everywhere outside of San Andreas.
Right.
My apologies.
No, you're good. You're good. You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, that's so I think rather it should be, that's something that I think we got to, you know what, that's probably something that's going to be brought up in the conversation due to recent happenings at the highest order of law enforcement. It is incumbent on San Andreas State Marshals to make a determination as to what level of visibility will be provided.
We should, at the very minimum, if someone has pending criminal charges, provide some of the criminal charges that we have probable cause for. That is just what we should do. So today, I planned on only giving him the assault and battery, the unlawful imprisonment, and the criminal threats charges, because those are beyond a reasonable doubt. So I'll say pending other charges, which will be found out on the docket.
Absolutely.
So,
I like that a lot.
He's a criminal defendant, right? He has a right to know the charges, and in my opinion, the probable cause for said charges.
I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. I like the way that you worded that. It doesn't need to be all inclusive. It should use the verbiage pending other charges. Especially as it then, it's more, I will talk to Ruth about this, or we can alter this ourselves later, but that specific line, summary and written investigative report, it should just be, we know what it means, but it should be clear in these SOPs that it may not be all encompassing.
Correct. I mean, we could easily state something like, at least the probable cause for any criminal charges, or a summary, a written summary report prior to apprehension or suspension to a reason as to why their suspension is necessary. And I would phrase it like that, like a necessary suspension, right? Because realistically,
this is a crazy thing about the ACR, right? Is that right before the ACR, there are now 4 separate matters that have occurred. The first is, and I think RS is enough to fuck the PC on what I'm about to say. The RS is enough. Number 1, Carmine commits a crime, Bobby commits a crime, right?
Yep.
Then what is the next order of operation? Is Bill Mays' ICU room is broken into. A victim of Kyle Pred's, fucking subordinates. 3, in that court case, and in the ACR, I almost want to have us pull the transcript. I'm going to be honest. There are a series of things that were said. Mind you, oh my God, you weren't there. So one of the downsides, Blunt is amazing, but he doesn't have context on the day-to-day.
Sure.
Right? And Ruth may not be present for some of these things.
Sure.
Homie fucking perjured multiple times. They were sworn in, which thank God these ACRs have a swear in now. He fucking perjured. And we need to pull the transcript. That's, oh my God. We do need to pull the transcript.
How did he perjure? What did he say that he perjured?
I don't even remember. I stood there. He kept perjuring. Statements that he knowingly knows is true, is false. And the only defense, I'm being vague here because homie like fucking spoke for like 20 minutes straight.
Sure, makes sense.
But he was sworn in and just kept lying. And why that matters, especially with these charges, is that this actually helps the criminal case.
Well,
because his testimony is going to be he fucking choked himself out. It didn't happen. No, well, fuck that shit. The guy's a fucking liar.
I mean, sure. But then we have doctor's report, and the doctor's going to say, I'm presuming that because it's easy enough question, right, director? It's describe the nature of the injuries. Okay, so in your professional opinion, just to summarize, it appears as though he was physically assaulted, correct? That's a leading question, but let's see if they figured it out. I could rephrase it, doesn't matter. It'd be like, okay, and what angle, what was the assault? Is there any capacity, for any reason, in your medical professional opinion, as a resident doctor, second highest in the San Andreas Medical Group, that this could be self-inflicted? So you're saying, based on the angle and the injuries, that this was done from an outside force. Easy enough.
Oh, I believe you have it in the bag, but rather elevating even beyond, like, if, I guess I'm getting at is, I feel like the perjury in the grander scheme of things may be important to look at. But in that ACR, he actually brought up, and we were kind of annoyed by this.
Okay.
he was allowed to bring up things pertaining to this court case. He even brought Carmine in as a witness.
I did see that on the docket like 30
And
minutes
some
beforehand.
aspects of this ongoing case were brought up. Some of which could be, and I believe might be, exculpatory. And further, when we attempted to get clarity because of the obvious nature of it, he had us go back into the chambers. And he was like, yo, man, they're cheating in so many words. And
Sure.
and I had to explain, no, that's not the case. And I went on to explain it, and he's just started yelling. And of course, Angel's great, new position, big moment for her, but she tried to do the middle ground thing, right?
Sure.
She had to pull a where it was like, hey, both of you guys stop, even though this guy's fucking speaking over me. But the point was, but she's like, listen, they're not doing anything wrong. They just do not be opening up the door for it. Because the allegation was they're going to make him make statements while he's pled the fifth on a matter that his defense attorneys brought up, and that Carmine brought up, and that he brought up. So they were allowed to open this scope onto this matter. Now, we were allowed to touch it a bit, but they were allowed to shut it down, and we didn't have much of a opportunity to tackle that. In the grand scheme of things, it didn't matter because of, you know, the ultimate ruling, but we didn't know that at the time until the ruling was made.
Right. Okay, so how do we want to do this then?
Yes, I say we right, the steps, sorry, AC/DC morning time.
You're fine. I'm logged in, so I got you, Director.
Hell yeah. Formally advise High Command that the officer is suspended by order of the senator, similar to the effective meeting pending. Okay, so I think, number one, we're learning that these SOPs probably need to be expanded for these situations. But the second thing is, let us bring neutral marshals in, number one. Number two, I think we formally meet Pred.
Okay.
Who's on duty?
I didn't check. Also, Tea Goblin's open, and I would like coffee.
Let's grab. Wait. Oh, I saw Veronica twat tea goblins, and I'm like, wait.
That's the name of her
I
restaurant.
got really confused.
It's a really good name for a really good tea shop.
I think we should be bringing all the marshals. I think number one, I think additional SASM witnesses is good. Secondly, I think similar to the manner by which we should be bringing Cohen Riker. Should be a witness. So I want you to feel free to shoot this down, right? Riker this is actually his case initially with the
Carmine
you know,
thing?
this all starts with the mine. But I'm actually thinking that's actually not a good idea. Now that I say it out loud.
I would agree that it's a bad idea. I think we need to have people unassociated with this. And well, yes, that
Daisy Dukakis, the highest ranking member of a different police force, as a neutral witness.
I think Daisy's a good choice. I think she's strong enough where she'll call shit out no matter which department. So.
I'm gonna just give her a call real quick and see if she's available.
Okay.
Hey, are you
get you
available in the next like 2 hours?
Probably in the next hour or so.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be within the next hour, but you know, I'm saying 2 hours as a just in case.
Maxwell's on duty. It's the first time in like weeks I've seen her on duty. I'm sure she actually jumps on her character, but Sparks hasn't seen it. Veronica.
Hi.
Hello. I stopped exactly what I was doing as soon as I saw you twat out.
Yippee! What can I get for you?
A ton.
Okay, great.
10 hot chocolates, 10 espressos, and 20 gingerbread lattes.
Oh my god, okay.
I'm fueling the entire State Department because I love this shop so much. It's so good.
Yay! Okay, so wait, you said 10 hot chocolates, 10 espressos?
10 espressos, 10 hot chocolates, 20 gingerbreads. Well, it's still in season, quote unquote.
Oh, thank you for the plate.
Are you okay? You seem
Me?
injured. Yes.
Oh, I think I hit a pole on my way to work. I don't know why.
Give me all
Do you
your
need like
food.
medical supplies or anything? I have a small first aid kit on me.
It's not a stick up, it's not.
Oh, because I was about to take your shoes.
No, I'm good. I'm chilling.
No.
I probably just have blood on my face.
I might be
All right.
broken.
Yeah.
I'm not a bum.
That should be everything there for you. Let me get cooking.
Looking. Card, please. Please, card, please. Please. Why am I lagging so bad?
Oh shit, sorry. I just exposed him. He hides his money under the mattress. He's not broke.
I'm lagging like actually incredibly bad for some reason.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Nope, it didn't go through.
Heck. God dang it. Sorry,
It's okay.
I'm...
Let me do it again. It's okay.
I don't know why all of a sudden I have like a massive headache. Oh, fuck. Why am I lagging all of a sudden?
Santa Claus, are you jumping the queue? Let Santa go first. God damn it, man. Don't ruin Christmas. Santa, are you hungry? How many combos?
All right, try again.
Like Santa. One combo, I got you.
Yeah.
Go Santa.
Like,
Thank you
I am
so
actually
much. Thank you so
incredibly
much.
lagging. Well, let me
good
close
to
out
see
of
you.
Sparks?
I'm glad you saved Christmas.
I'm
Oh, wait, goodbye?
trying.
Oh, okay, you don't want it?
Sparks?
I
I'm
don't
trying.
know. Just give it
I'm
to
trying.
Carlos,
There we
because
It
I
timed out again. It timed out.
Give me
I already
Give me
have
like
food.
2
Yeah, I'll
seconds.
take it.
Oh, okay, just take it.
Why am I lagging?
He has a very big order that I need to finish real
Oh,
quick.
okay. Okay.
I've put it out there in the universe.
Oh,
so-
wonderful, wonderful. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna destroy the city for you. Also, guys, is it time? Is it time?
Sorry, Veronica, my card's not
Is it-
swiping for some reason.
Is it? I don't know.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
okay.
Why did
I'm just
what?
itching. I'm
We
just
gotta get to
itching
the
here.
top of Chile.
Oh no, no.
I don't need a key, thank you.
Wait, are you coming? Are you coming? For me?
It's if you want to grab cash from the ATM, it's 6,600, and then I can just pay it.
I know you
on my card.
You want to try again? Like,
Sure.
real quick.
Sorry, Santa. Give me 1 second.
I'm a millionaire. It's fine.
Oh my god, look at Fender flexing.
I didn't ask you to pay for yours.
Thank you for your patience, Veronica.
You're a
I really
millionaire
appreciate
too.
it.
Yeah, of
Oh, wait,
course.
you
No
can
problem.
Pay back by you know you guys can work together and make the money back. How about that? That's a good
Okay,
idea.
I
try
like that.
that.
Well, no, I'm not at the sushi. And also, I'm just gonna quickly clock out of the sushi so I don't forget because I'm itching to go parachuting.
Don't have to worry about clocking out.
It's like
Okay.
actually a
Oh
problem.
my god, did you not clock in? I feel bad
No.
now. Why not?
To make up for all the times that I forgot to clock out.
Oh my god.
My card's not working. I'll grab you cash.
Okay. Santa, what can I get for you?
That's so weird. I assume I thought someone was just DDoSing me for a second. Cause I'm kind of expecting trash, like fucking trash. But it's just the fucking pay screen for some reason.
Wait. Stop mixing.
Okay.
Yes,
Take off the gingerbread, please. I thought they were $100 each.
They're 150.
It might be the amount of drinks that she has on there.
Yes. Okay. Let me see. So how you wanted one hot chocolate?
Yeah, one hot chocolate and one
peppermint mocha?
yeah.
Okay. So it's and there's also tax on top of it. Remember?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. 333 should be right there for you. Okay, thank you so much. I'll have
Yep.
it once. Actually, I have that for you right now.
Make it a regular
Okay.
thing, Michael. We're gonna make it a regular thing. I'm so down. I'm so down.
Okay, here you go.
I'm so down.
One
I've already moved my
and
parachute.
two. There you go.
Goodbye.
I'm ready
Bye,
to, I'm
Santa.
ready to jump.
Bye,
I'm ready
Santa.
to leap. I'm
Okay,
so
let's try
excited,
this
guys.
again.
Guys, I'm so excited.
I think it might be the amount of drinks because as I go to swipe my card, it like does some weird shit on the pay screen over here. So
Okay, well, I'll try and see what happens.
no worries.
Thanks. Thanks, Santa. I appreciate. Okay, take care, Santa.
Maybe I can't order like 50 drinks at one time.
Hi,
I don't see
Sparks.
why you couldn't.
Either
Hello,
way,
Chief
I'm
Justice.
Hi, Veronica.
I'm just
Hi.
Good morning.
Oh,
Good morning.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh,
yes,
Jesus.
it's miserable. It's actually
oh,
miserable.
This is horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's-
Can I get it inside? I got it.
Heck you.
Oh, but life is horrible. Okay, I did get it though. All right, let me just finish up this order.
God, I want to respond to that
I'm
twat
almost done.
from Bailey Harvey and be like, not your evidence analysis. He told us that one of our cases, he's going to run all the evidence through AI. I was like,
Oh,
okay,
God.
yeah.
And also,
I'm not going to, though. But it's tea goblin, so I have to give you some tea, Veronica.
That's right. That's right.
I have
I
some
just
real...
have to...
That 2% don't
Oh,
ask me.
you have some really good teas? Are we
Yeah, I
able to
do.
try?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, give me a second. I just need to get some ingredients real quick.
No, you're good. You're good. I can't tell you everything. All I can do is link you a song.
Oh, I love songs.
I do too. Music is my life.
Where's my gift, Sparks?
The entire bedroom is in the marshal's office. I can give it to you when you come by. Wait, wait.
Oh, so,
Why are you
so I
giving me
have to
that
come
look?
get it.
Well,
you said you had a gift for me 40 minutes ago, and now I don't have it still.
I wasn't expecting you to be around, and I'm very busy, Chief Justice. I'm very sorry. I can't carry an entire room of furniture around with me, ma'am. I'm only 144 pounds and 5'5".
You've had 40 whole minutes to come by my house. You could have just left it on the front door. Amazon can do that.
I can't. Veronica! Veronica, where's the coffee? Where's the coffee?
It's almost done.
Don't make me smack you with this car door that this crazy man gave me, Sparks.
Please, ma'am, I'm very sorry. I apologize. Please.
What do I do with this?
If you put it on the ground, I'm going to charge you for littering.
Well, what am I supposed to do with it?
Put it next to the trash can, I guess. Recycle it, maybe. Why does this happen? I'm conflicted. Very conflicted right now. Women confuse me, Veronica.
I'm getting
big
some
mood.
sushi.
Hello.
Hello. Just
You guys
finished
open
your
it now?
last 2 drinks. Come here.
Thank
Do you got what kind of sushi do you guys
Take
got?
10 hot
Do
chocolate.
you got like
Oh, thank God,
crab
thank you.
rolls or something like that?
10 espressos.
I want that. Give me that.
espressos.
And then the last 2 gingerbread lattes are on the way.
Okay.
I want 2.
How's your day been otherwise?
Pretty good. Pretty good. If I could grab these drinks off of the friggin' machine.
Please bear with us, Chief Justice.
Of course, take your time. No,
Give me a
yes,
second.
take your time. Take it.
You're
I'm in
good.
no rush
No
at
worries.
all. You know.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Your drinks are right there.
No,
I just can't
it's not.
grab them.
You know, life
do be
isn't a
that way.
race. It's a marathon.
Hell yeah, I like that outlook. I like that.
I like to pace myself. You know, I'm not rushing through anything.
Uninstalling RAM. What the hell? What's going on in my kick chat? Hold on.
I got them. I got them.
Yeah, hopefully you don't.
I'm very much a patient.
It's
person,
just gonna give you a song.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
I hate fridge
Oh.
doors.
Have you ever seen Game of Thrones?
I can't.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're allowed to lie to me. I'm not like.
It's
Oh,
the
okay.
vocal version of the
It's
Reigns
like,
of
okay.
Castamere.
I fear and respect.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
that's
If
not
you look it up on
necessary either.
Spotify, it's
Let's
just
have
a
a great day,
hand
okay?
holding a crown.
Have a good one.
I'll leave you with that.
I want my gift, Sparks.
How about, after the storm rolls through so your furniture is not messed up, ma'am? It's the,
Yeah, I want my furniture.
yeah, I'll go by your house after the storm rolls through.
Speak of the devil.
Well, what the hell is on your head, Bailey?
Tinfoil. Explain to Knight
That
why
makes
we're in a
sense.
dictatorship, please.
Well,
What?
Brian knows why we're in a dictatorship.
I don't think we're in a dictatorship.
We have a governor. He's got the final say on everything.
But who tells him? You know.
Yeah, but we don't know
The
what
president?
who his
Well,
like, you know.
When I say dictatorship, I don't mean like, you know, like with no one to answer to. I just mean like he's the guy at the end of the day, you know?
Ah.
For now.
Well, for now, I suppose, yeah.
It's my aspiration to become the governor.
You'd make such a good governor,
no,
Brian. You'd be so
another
good
guy-
at it.
Another guy said that to me a few months ago.
Who said that to you?
Nino Chavez.
Oh, my boss.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he wants to become the governor.
But Nina's the senator, which is a higher state, which is a
Oh,
higher
no, he
role
said
than
he
a
wanted to be
governor.
a senator,
Well-
didn't he? Okay, so he's the senator and Knight wants to be the commander? No. Governor. Huh.
And then there's President Davis.
Who's President Davis? I've only like heard him in like whispers in like alleyways.
Oh, I've
That
seen
makes
him
sense.
before.
You're British.
In Blaine
so-
County.
He helped storm Sanguine Isle with me, actually. He was leaning out of the side of a helicopter, blasting a minigun down on the Sanguinians while I was shelling there with a tank.
Ah. Oh, is that when you strapped a bomb to EMS?
Well, Brian did that. I didn't
No.
do that.
Well, I didn't do that either. I just said I did because people were more sympathetic towards the terrorists, that they were gaslit into believing it, and I like to double down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. So you didn't do it, but you're like, you know what? Actually, fuck it, I did it.
Just like I killed Richard Dark's kid and named a
shit.
park after him.
Oh,
Across
really?
from Davis PD, where the SASM is now.
Oh shit! You named a park after his kid?
The Cody Sharp Memorial Park. I haven't got a bus stop open. You could wake up over there.
No way.
Mhm.
A little bus stop to sleep on? Huh.
There was. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
like 8 years ago. New bus routes and all.
Yeah, it makes sense. So you named
What
the
the fuck
park
is on
after
your head, Bailey?
tinfoil, you know? I'm convinced we're living in a simulation right now.
I think you might be doing too much. I think you might be lost in the sauce.
I am lost in a source. So I made a to-do list earlier and realized all the shit I've got going on. I'm just like, you know, maybe this isn't for me.
No,
Well, being a lawyer.
I think they're just taking on too much. 3 to 5
I
cases.
really am.
3 to
It's
5
okay to just
cases.
say no.
It's just a lot. There's just a lot going on.
You know, I'm not a lawyer, but you know, we got to prosecute, and I wouldn't say every case is similar. Sometimes I'm sure the defense have to do more work and vice versa,
Yeah.
depending on the case. But I don't know how you could take on so much and equally be able to give it the appropriate effort. At the end of the day, you can't save everybody, right?
That's
And
true, but I think
if
it's also
you
giving them
people
a
don't
re-
have an opportunity to kind of like go up
Yeah.
the bat, like, you know.
I just wish there was more. Do you know what I actually like real talk wish? I just wish there was more people who were interested in the legal profession who actually could, you know, be just talked to and trained on and just help them out. But I wish there was just genuinely some more lawyers around because that shit hurts.
Yeah, we one of the things that our newly hired Justice Adams is going to be focusing on is bringing up the head of bar position and whatever
Okay.
that might look like, and putting an active role into hiring and training lawyers again.
Is it a
That'd be
conflict
cool,
if I
man.
apply for that position?
You can't hold two government positions.
Hey, Ken.
Yes, you can.
Not
It just,
Why
it
not
just
both?
depends. It
It
just
says you can't
depends
by
on.
legislation.
It says you can't hold elected positions, but I never said
Is
the
it
head of bar
elected?
would be an elected position. Yeah, it is. It does specify elected. So technically, Bailey, I could be the undersheriff and the chief justice.
Oh, holy shit!
And my position's not currently elected.
Yeah. So that's a matter for later. I would say I want to make sure that the person holding that position actually can dedicate the time to it. And I know that you're very busy in the Marshals, Sparks, and I wouldn't want to take you away
You're
from Brian.
No, you're right. You're right. Damn it. All I want to do
Here's
is
the
teach
question.
people to beat me in court. That's all I want to do.
Well, you can
Head
still
of-
help out.
Yeah.
Head of bar,
you
right?
can-
Would they be
Well, that's a war
practicing-
party.
Would they be a practicing
yeah.
lawyer or would they be a judicial position? Or is that if you're not really
Doesn't really.
technical
I don't
at it?
really care, to be honest. I just want someone that wants the position and is active and passionate.
Yeah.
To me, what?
Oh, you can probably take yes.
Oh, I accidentally hit you earlier. My bad.
Oh fuck.
I'll give you a second.
Oh, all right.
Oh, either they heard the rumors of what you're about to do, or they just found one of the other gang members Oh shit.
What do you mean?
That sounded like a. Yo, we got him right over here. Oh.
There's no fucking lawyers.
Oh no.
Someone. Yo, little G's getting shot.
Well, I haven't told anybody.
I mean,
Oh,
if
we
there's
gotta
anyone
get
who-
going.
if
Oh
there's
shit,
anyone
we
who
got
can take
9
anyone
minutes.
under my
We-
wing who matches my availability, let me
Wrong
know,
car.
and I'm more than happy to help them learn just the way of the world.
Well, don't teach them how to use AI, Bailey. Don't you teach them how to use AI. Real lawyers don't use AI.
Yeah, don't use ChatGPT, Bailey.
I will apply for sanctions. Dumb fuck. Where are we going, Marshals?
Yeah. So let me let Aldo know that we're gonna need him right after Tsunami.
Ready to
If
check
he's
channel 18?
awake,
He was really focused on the bench earlier. I don't know if he's actually currently doing that.
on the bench.
Yeah, Marshals office.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know if he is
Hey,
currently not.
Aldo, can you ever let Chapman know we need y'all's assistance for the first like hour after Tsunami? There's some actions that we need to take, and having more of us is important. I mean, TLDR, we're going to be suspending Pred, and just in the event of, I don't fucking know, man. Like, if they start blasting, I hate to say, I mean, there's a less than 0% chance that could happen.
That's true, actually. Medication reminder, I take my meds once a week now, except for one med that I don't have that I need to reorder. And my Adderall's back at the office. Leave that unlocked. Yeah, legal method. I do have meth at my real life office. That's true. Coffee in the M food locker.
Aldo is available. As for Chapman, he should be. He's currently busy with.
Yeah.
They caught some crew going. I hate this office, just because it leaks. Let's just drive out of here. Just
Yeah.
in case.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
That reminds me, we have to remove this.
We have to what?
There's a fucking camera in here.
Is there?
I don't know where, because I don't personally see it. But
I don't
was
see
told
it.
about it yesterday. It may have been removed, but I didn't see it yesterday, so I'm not sure. Apparently, it's like under the. Oh, there it is.
What?
Yeah, apparently this was put up a couple days ago, and
By
I don't
whom?
know how. I don't fucking know.
Fucking
man.
hell, dude.
It could be a criminal, or it could be like a cop. You know.
How
The
the-
problem is that you can put it up, but you can't take it down.
I can take it down.
Wait, can you?
Not from this angle, but I mean, like,
How do you, you know?
reach up and grab it?
Yeah.
Fucking. How did they even get it up there in the first place?
Because placing a camera is easier than taking it down.
That feels. I have opinions about that, actually. Really strong opinions about
Well,
that.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about it, because what I'm about to do is going to make it, you know, be a little bit more. I'm going to call my federal friend, and I'm going
I
to
think
have
it's
them
good.
remove it.
Yeah, it sounds great. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It does. Yeah, it does go bad.
It might be easy to put it up, but it's easier to take it down.
I mean, if I could
Just
reach it, it'd be one
Get a
thing, right?
ladder
But,
and.
yeah, get a federal ladder. I wish I could just shoot it, but anyway. I mean, we have 5 minutes. There's no point in going anywhere, I think. But. Do you want?
So I think we let. Okay, so I think. Let me call Denzel. We'll do it after Tsunami.
Okay, sounds good. And then what was the conversation with Daisy?
She's available. Let me just give him a real quick ring, just in case he wants to go to sleep.
What, Pred?
No, Denzel.
Oh, gotcha. But we can give him the letter. Is that letter good?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Oh man, no way. Is he asleep?
Was he even around?
Oh, he is around. Hey,
I see him right
Denzel,
here.
how you doing? I need to set up a meeting with you, and right after Storm, it's sort of a timely thing.
We're gonna try to reach out. 2605 0105. To LSCMO from SASM. Please see the attached letter concerning of concern and suspension as it pertains to your current, now suspended Chief of Police, Kyle Pratt. Should you have any further questions, please feel free to direct them to myself or any command member of SASM. Highest regards, Rubio, Marshall, Skyler, Sparks. Where's my DMs? Here it is. Yeah, we can do a Gamba. Host it for as long as you can. We'll do a Gamba. I can't Gamba myself, but we can Gamba. Black Rock coffee. I've been putting off looking up this coffee. Hold on.
I told him 30 minutes after tsunami. Let me know what you think from a legal perspective as well. We notify him, hey, we're doing this, and then we have Fred come to his office
I
where
like that.
we formally let him know.
Nope, I love that. I love that a lot.
Now, I was thinking about whether or not we need to arrest him. I don't think we do, because I don't think he may have something illegal on him, but, you know, do we need to arrest Fred?
We need to be able to search him for any police and government possessions so that we know that it's not being leaked out into the streets. So it's a confiscation.
I think that's where I would say that is, just keep in mind it's a gray area, and Fred is gonna pull technicalities out of his ass, and you know, don't be surprised if he says, you know what I'm saying. So how that is handled needs to be like hyper by the book and very, what's the word I'm saying, telegraph.
Okay, so it's just since you are now suspended, what we're doing is we are just asking to search you for any other police equipment and possessions to be categorized in a locker should your suspension be revoked or removed.
How about we say that he's got to put his stuff away and we will go with him and Daisy checks him.
I love that. Sounds good. That's perfect. You could just shove it all in the locker. It's not an issue.
Now, don't get me wrong. I would love to put cuffs on him and throw him in the back of a vehicle.
Put cuffs on him. But we shouldn't. That's the thing.
But we shouldn't, not in this case. Those are things that we need to figure out. And it's less about the legalities and more about the cultural thing. People aren't used to this.
Well, if we break it down high level, why do we put cuffs on people? To restrict their movement, prevent them from performing any further violent acts or running. We have him PID'd fully. We have enough to charge him. We could just place him on the docket, and if he doesn't show up to court, then, you know, it's a default judgment at that point. So, if he wants to run and perform violence, that's on him. Oh, fuck. Anyway. That's the wrong screen. So this is the place I go, and it's pecan blonde. This is the coffee. So where is it? So buttery. What is in this? It is a big day, Bean. It sure is. It's fine. Seasonal drinks. I don't know how this is seasonal, but it doesn't really have any. It just says butter and nutty perfect sweet. It's just a blondie, which is really good.
She promised me that I was more than all the miles combined. You must have had yourself a change of heart like halfway through the drive, 'cause your voice drowned off exactly as you passed my exit sign. Kept on driving straight and left our future to the right. Now I am
that makes sense, where they're trying to pick seasonal stuff.
Memories, something even smoking weed cannot replace, and I am terrified of weather 'cause I see you when it rains. The doc told me to travel, but there's COVID on the planes, and I love her mom, but it's the season of the sticks, and I saw your mom and she forgot that I existed, and it's half my fault that I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas, and I'll dream each night of some version of you that I
Are they really harvested in the fall? Pecan harvest. Oh, that's so interesting.
Something good in all my bed that I could cancel out the darkness. I ain't never did from dead. No, I am no longer funny 'cause I miss the way you laugh. You once called me forever, now you still can't call me back, and I love them all, but it's the season of the sticks, and
Pecan begins harvesting the end of September and sometimes can be harvested even into late January. Right, pecans grown in Georgia and pecans grown in Texas are absolutely not the same. Back to bullying again. Why are you bullying? What the hell? Why you bully? I ain't do nothing. You know, I'm smelly, you're smelly. Once the pecans fully mature, they drop out the husks to the ground. This fact leads to the question whether they're okay to harvest pecans early. Early is a relative term. Pecans' husks must be at least cracked open, yes, but if you want to climb a tree and remove them, by all means do so. A proactive approach such as picking a tree will alleviate the possibility of laying in the ground too long. Logging in just to grief you? Sparks wouldn't answer the phone, but I guess you'd find the note. You made a pecan pie last week? Tell me about it. I want to hear. Yes, Reddit, the ultimate source of information. No thank you. No thank you. There is a Gamba up. This website glitched? Damn, Sparks hates me. It's okay. Wilsony jumped in and she's like, I'm gonna bully, and then proceeded to just disappear. It's wild. I don't think she got much sleep though. But she did play Crim yesterday, which was very impressive, and I'm very proud of her for stepping away from COP for a day. We are going to play 3 minutes of ads while we load in. She should be asleep. You should be asleep too. We're gonna play 3 minutes of ads so there's no issues. Winter seasonal fruits and vegetables. Oh, wait, what? Did he actually? No shit. Did he actually? Oh, I'm so excited. Fucking finally. Listen, I'm gonna be completely real with you. I understand why there's friction between servers, right? I hate so much that all my friends are spread across a bunch of servers, and it's not I am not unknown for having played on Onyx for a very long time. That's where Sparks was originally created. Completely different character. Well, mostly different character. Every server has its benefits and drawbacks. I love so much having the docket in game. That makes me so happy. Having it on the MDT is a fucking incredible source. And I'm really excited to see what like NNS and the other devs do. Oh yes, 100%. The more tools in game, the better. And there are gonna be glitches and things that mess up and stuff like that. And I understand that. I really want to see what our devs do to stuff like that. I say ours like I'm snap, but you know, the devs that work on the server that I play on. Well, we're about to. Not that I'm gonna find out, like, immediately. I'm just curious. There it is. Why does Cop stink so much? Nikes whatever, dude. Oh, that's so sick. This is so sick. I don't know about any of this in game. I should stop looking. I need to focus. So we just won't act on the information because Sparks has no reason to check.
So those skills in the Marshal ready to be collected. They should be collecting them soon. Yeah.
Hey, boys.
Hello.
I will be right back, just making a quick delivery.
No worries.
I love Luca. I haven't got to roleplay with Luca in such a fucking long time. I'm so outside of everyone's time zones that I used to... Oh, that is not the correct vehicle. There we go. That looks so sick. I'm so excited. Where do you want me? Question mark. My sources say it really adds. It does. It's really funny. It's really funny. You do have a crazy amount of points. There's a lot of quality of life stuff. And I'm hesitant to really bring up how other servers do it because I know people get fanboyish over certain things. I play where I have the most fun. Where I play where I feel the most immersed. I play where I have the most fun. That just ends up being the way it is. I will say the last couple months have been one of the best roleplay experiences I've had on any GTA server, so it's been really fun. Who's here? What lawyer? What lawyer?
Oh, it's lawyer. I can't even pronounce his name. It's so bloody long. Very loud. He kind of just appears out of nowhere.
There were 2 vehicles that went to the warehouse, right?
Yes, 2.
A lot of the docket is done in character.
Is that picture of the guy running out of the warehouse? Is that the is that the one?
Usually through the NFT.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
that's
at
a
least
good
on
one.
Onyx it is.
Or
Purple
more
and
as
Unscripted
well.
it was done in Discord, which I don't think is a bad thing. Because it's super readily
Trying to find
accessible.
out which bestie
People
this
just
guy is.
fucked around too much.
Oh, it's Lovemore that I saw go in the first time.
Who was holstering as they went in?
Stretch check, I got it.
The Boonie Hat guy, I believe. I didn't see it. Breakaway did. I was too busy trying to get my camera up, and all I could see was roof, so I missed it. I'll upload them all now.
So Forehead and Lovemore were the 2.
Lovehead, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting notifications from work. Documentation include draft Cred's letter, plan, Sassam will identify. think we're good. Hi, Zedish. It's good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well. Opera demanded to enter a secure medical facility to approach a witness who demanded that, who requested and agreed to only have spread present upon join. Can't wait to bully Sparks. I mean, she's a pretty serious character. We'll see. She's not Sam. We'll see.
All right, all the photos are there. You can have a look at them
Augustin
now.
agreed to only have Mr. Pred present with another law enforcement individual. By and through his actions, corroborated.
They're that stupid
with
to use
the
a gang
timeline.
member's warehouse. Then I might just start going through every single bestie in Hydra and picking every single one of their properties and just going to them.
I don't think so. It's possible. I don't remember though. Was it because she was around? She was created in May or March of 2024, but I didn't play her because I was doing district attorney shit on Onyx, and then not really. No. She didn't get her bar license until after she had joined SASM. And then, I stepped away from NoPixel because of the dumb fucking death threats and shit we were getting in SASM at the time. As players, not characters. I heard about you on the streets. And then I stepped away till last September, and then she was a lawyer, but I think you had stopped role-playing at the time. I'm not sure. It's very possible it was like a cross. Yeah, I don't remember. Here we go.
Interesting. So they've got one of them's got another property on Magellan Ave.
Is there? Is it?
Pretty much opposite the
Oh,
garage.
it is a
of the
sizable
Spooky.
gamba.
Daisy also has a second property.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. One behind the tattoo parlor. So it's definitely worth looking at too as well. Breako was telling me he has seen besties just pull out vans because their turf literally has a garage in it. So I'm surprised they're pulling out vans and stuff as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to sit on though, because it's literally an active turf.
Pretty much
That's
what I've seen for. Yeah, that all hot drop on top of a fucking building.
I just think hot dropping will bring too much attention.
Yeah, but they're also on high alert, and there's cameras all over the place in Little Seoul at the moment.
Yeah.
Same with the Hydra sack.
Be able to get that. That would probably be too hot of a stakeout right now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't use your phone or camera in a vehicle anymore. Because if we could, I definitely would be able to catch them.
Yeah.
Just sit in a van somewhere and just fucking sit in the back seat, take photos.
Sparks, do you know when you and Knight want to move in and do this suspension?
So we're gonna meet with Denzel. Advise him. I have a letter and stuff that we'll be giving him. Waiting for Knight to roll up in on that, and then we're gonna invite Pred, Daisy Dukakis, and then obviously probably not restrict Pred from bringing anyone else that he wants to bring. And then once we bring him into the mayor's office with his boss, then we'll suspend him, escort him to MRPD, have him deposit all of his police equipment, request Daisy to search him if she's willing to, and then finalize the suspension and put the docket up in a day or two. So we've got to confirm if perjury is on the list or not, though. So
This is in relation to the medic shit.
yeah, it is.
Gotcha. Okay.
The master report is 38798. We're looking at 100% for sure charging assault and battery, criminal threats, unlawful imprisonment, and corruption. The motherfucker looks at the medic and goes, "I'm the goddamn chief of police," or he says, "I'm the chief of police," grabs the medic by the throat, shoves him against the wall, and goes, "I'm gonna stab you in the throat unless you let me in there."
Is it you and Ruth leading this? Because I see both at the top.
It's just me and Knight, and then Ruth was
I
involved
update
in
the master document.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a wild thing because me and Ruth
Yeah,
the first ones to respond to that.
I had to take his statement after. So I remember it.
Yep, we got a medical report on the medic's neck, and very much does not seem like self-inflicted wounds. So moments beforehand, he was going to shoot the hinges off the door to get access to the ICU, which wasn't an emergency. Senior Officer Dark talked him down from doing so, and then sometime, I'm assuming like 5 minutes or less, between talking to Dark and speaking to the medic, he decided he wanted to choke out the medic. So it's like, come on, man. He was on duty too at the time. I have his timesheets. So I don't know. It wasn't
The
an
only
emergency.
reason Dark wasn't there is well, the 78's popped off. That's why he left Pred alone at the hospital, and then Pred did all that.
Yep. According to the
And
medic.
then I called Dark back.
Okay. What happened after that? What did he say?
Well, I called Dark back so I could have some assistance with LSPD.
Oh,
Then once
like
we got
physically back.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it all kind of popped off. I went in with Ruth to go talk to.
Do you need
Bill
me to put
Mays.
a police statement in this, by the way?
Do you
I
have
took
any-
Fred's statement, but
Do you have anything additional to add?
I mean, not necessarily. Literally the only thing I did was take Fred's statement.
I think it's worth putting in there saying that my statement is duplicative of all statements except that I was the one that took the statement. But if you look at one of the sister reports, which is the one that will be
Only obstruction of medical care.
Yes, sir. Yep, it should
that's what I'm
state.
looking at.
Yeah, it should state that you took his. Yeah, his statement by blah blah blah. Feel free if you want to. More statements are better than less. But in my opinion, if there's a statement that's duplicative, it's easy enough to say my statement is duplicative sans XYZ. There's no reason to have significant number of statements that state the same thing. So, hello, director.
Hey.
Hello.
We are about to be meeting with Mr. Denzel Wallace, to which we are going to be issuing him a notice for the suspension of Chief of Police Kyle Pred.
What is your state ID, sir? And I'll share you with the document. Oh, I'll just do this. I don't really care. This is the document that I plan on delivering to Denzel. Mods, if you could just prepare for sub only or email only chat. I'm sorry, sir.
Is roads around?
Don't believe so. I
Yeah, I
think
don't
the
think
highest
so.
around is like Jeb
Maxwell, Jeb,
or Maxwell.
and then King.
Maxwell and Jeb are going to be the two highest. Yeah.
So, order of operations, we'll let Denzel know so it doesn't catch him blindsided. He is the mayor. He's going to need to make decisions, etc. I think then we bring in Fred, call him down, give him said notification, bring Daisy down as well as a observer. Secondly, what is this? Oh, this is a link. This is a letter with the letter.
Yeah, it's a letter in the document to be shared to him permanently, so he has a copy, and that is the letter, the last letter that I sent you for the draft.
I think it would hit more if it didn't say suspend in this text message, but in the letter itself, you know what I mean? Because your letter was very well written, but if you see this immediately, it kind of like jumps to the end credits right away.
Sure. Please see the attached letter. Should you have any further questions? Blah blah blah.
Yes, I like that.
Okay.
We're gonna put on something a little bit more formal for this. We're going to the mayor's office and shit.
I think that's a good idea.
Do you want vests or badge, sir?
Vests.
I'm assuming
I'm wearing a vest.
Yeah. Based on how it could go.
All right.
Oh, I was thinking more because it looks right, you know, with what we're doing.
Please see.
They already are like, yo, they might be shooting.
Well, I mean, all right. So to LSCMO from Sassam, please see the attached letter. Should you have any further questions, feel free to
We have
direct
to
them to
leave.
myself. Blah,
We have to
blah.
leave.
Okay.
We have to leave. I just remembered the camera.
I forgot.
I'll deal with that right this morning.
Yep. Oh. I need to get a vest on.
Probably for the best.
I would agree, sir.
I'm surprised you Fred pulls his gun out and starts shooting.
Well, I mean, that kind of substantiates it, doesn't it?
I wouldn't put it past him, to be honest.
Well, he is a Blood Out gang member.
True.
Vest and a riot shield. All panic, no disco. Let's go with the gray one so it's more obvious. Hello. We have an operation.
What's that?
We need to get in nice clothing plus also a vest because we're about to arrest the chief of police.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on.
Get your shit together.
I woke up for paperwork. God damn.
Well, this
Oh no, why did you wake up?
Why did you wake
Go back
up?
to sleep, quick.
Clock off.
Fuck.
Clock off.
I'll be dragged into it.
The director hasn't seen me yet. Maybe I could just put my head back down.
There you go.
Vest on. Vest on.
How's this?
Let me see Flores.
Some James Bond
That's
shit.
some good shit.
Yeah.
That's some real good shit. Holy fuck.
Let's do it. I'm fucking ready.
Christ. You look like you're about to get married, but you gotta go to work in 5 minutes.
I gotta do a shift
Hashtag
after the
all
reception.
cops in San Andreas.
There you go.
Yeah, for real.
Yes, sir.
We were gonna go to observatory so we don't get shitlorded again.
Sounds good. All right.
See you in a bit.
Yep. Bye.
I love the undershirt that we have that's like a collared shirt and like you can wear, like you kind of like tuck the vest
Oh, I'm
under
so
your
sorry. I didn't know you were in the car. I'm so
Oh shit.
sorry.
No, I'm in this stupid ass cruiser.
I'm so sorry.
You don't see this?
No.
Yeah, there's like an LSPD cruiser here. That's
It definitely isn't.
okay. Flores Observatory.
Is that where we're going?
Yep.
Yep.
You wanna hop in with Sparks and then me and Chapman will ride up?
Yeah.
I
Great
can't pull out a car.
Arlington.
Can you do it, Chapman?
Could blow up.
Oh, actually,
Dave.
10-9.
Let's just 10-2 in your radio check. Sparks,
copy.
good morning.
Per this operation, let's keep it off comms. Let's get to observatory ASAP, please.
A-firm, yes, sir.
Yeah, like I was saying, I have this little combo I like to rock. It's like a nice button-down shirt, and I have like a thinner vest that I like tuck underneath my suit jacket, but it has no like identifiers on it, unfortunately. So, you know, it's hard to wear in any official sort of operations.
100%.
But like casual fits, I'll couple that with like the SASM jackets that we have, like the kind of
Really
like
good.
I just call them like a work jacket, really. I don't really know what to call it, but the one that says Marshall on the back. Yeah, when I first got into this office, I was all about the fashion. I did the classic, though, that every new Marshal does when they think they have an original thought, but they end up wearing olive green and tan. I feel like every Marshal has an outfit like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous.
Yeah, I mean, look, anyone that tries to help him out is, you know, a moron first and foremost, but also an accessory. So, what even? I'm sure I'll get a rundown. Actually, never mind. I was gonna ask what the charges were, but I'm assuming that's what we're huddling.
Assault and battery, unlawful imprisonment,
Oh Jesus!
criminal threats, FAFO charge,
Oh, wonderful.
felony obstruction of medical care, corruption, perjury.
Well, I kind of want to get right to brass tacks here.
Yes, sir.
We got a couple more people coming up too.
Perfect. Okay, issue letter. Colin Pred notify him. Subsequently request that he put away any and all police equipment into his locker. We will observe that process. If he wishes to alternatively hand it over to us, he can do so. We then inform the mayor as a option. We will inform the next highest member of law enforcement. In his department, Daisy will be a witness to all of this. She's the highest ranking member of BCSO Red. And then I think we also we should get in contact with Rhodes too, but separately. At the end of this, right, we just need to, the shit has taken so long primarily because of scheduling, and I think that was a good learning lesson, and we can hone in further on what makes more sense, but effectively none of this process should ever stop. And I think this is better than in lieu of arresting in the moment, even though that's an option we may end up having to take at some point.
Gotcha. So Rhodes becomes interim, I'm assuming.
Huh.
I guess that's not really our decision. That would be the mayor's decision at that point, whether he wants to promote someone to be interim, or if Rhodes steps into that position. It's not really our department, is it?
Okay.
That's exactly it. Yeah, it's more of this is informing. Do you got all that there, Sparks, what I just said? I think I'm trying to, that pattern right there is, how do you document through neutral party, but then also we inform the is there anything in there that you think needs to be moved around?
We inform his boss, we inform him, we inform his next piece of chain of command. We have the highest in-department chain of command available. We have an outside observer, preferably in a different department, preferably as high as we can go with the opposing department. Go to their respective station, observe them depositing their police equipment and government equipment into their locker, have the outside observer search to ensure that there's no further police equipment, finalize the suspension, and in a day or two post the docket. Is that what I understood to your intention, Director?
Beautiful.
Okay.
Obviously, some of y'all are coming into this kind of halfway through. Primarily presence there, observe, don't speak at all, ideally. I don't want y'all getting wrapped into the shit that's about to embrew. The TLDR is we're about to go suspend Comp Red and formalize felony charges on him. Understand that this is a rather serious matter. If you are going to be diving into reports, getting any of it, do not discuss it in depth, especially not outside of this department. That goes without saying. Understand that this is a lot of work that has gone behind this, and given that this is something that typically isn't done, we want to make sure that it is done right. Everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Shut up and observe.
Sparks, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to call Daisy, and then we'll mount up. After this is all done, we can open up the floor for, like, what the fuck's been going on. We've been trying to get this done over the past... Hey, Daisy, you mind coming up to...
You want to hop in with us so you don't ride your ATV to this?
What'd you say?
So you want to hop in with us so you're not riding the ATV?
No, I'll ride with you guys. I'll ride with you guys.
Yeah, perfect.
Would you be
Very
able
cool.
to break from it? Because I think Denzel's got to leave soon.
Why is my hair all fucky?
Okay. You want to meet at City Hall, actually? Hell yeah. All right. Thank the Davis, please. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Daisy. See you soon. Angels make an announcement down at BCSO. Given Denzel has a limited schedule, I say we head on down. We can perhaps start the conversation with Denzel. By the time she's ready, she can be present for the Pred situation. We're bringing in Daisy primarily as a outside party, so that if questions arise like, oh my god, the Marshals grabbed my dick, right? Daisy, as a highest ranking member of the other department, she's a witness to all this. All right, roll out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Easy.
Yeah. Davis City Hall. I'm going to assume that's correct.
Yeah, I think just actual City Hall is what he said. All right.
Yeah, we'll park back up at Davis, which is kind of awkward. FYI, Davis Marshal's office is like prone to like severe SPS lately, so in the way of serious shit. Also, be mindful there is a fucking camera in the cells. We'll get that removed later. Any private conversations, I'd avoid that area.
Yeah, somehow they put it in an unreachable, undetectable spot.
Oh shit.
So it's okay. We're getting one of our federal contacts to get a ladder and reach it.
I have experience with those, and I'll be honest, like, how do I word this? Reaching up to pull them off is one thing, but because they have an adhesive pad on the back, you can sometimes just like throw them a little bit higher and it sticks, and you may not even realize that, oh shit, now how do I get this down, you know?
Maybe. I mean, I mean, it could be a situation where that's the case, but
Because we used to put them up in DOC, and I would put them in high spots in cell block 7, and then I'd be like, oh shit, now I can't get this down.
you gonna run for warden?
No. I don't have the time nor the temperament to do that. I very much enjoy where I'm at right now.
Very much so.
I will always support that department, you know, as best I can, and I hope that they get someone that can hit that with a metaphorical adrenaline shot, get it back into shape. But
Hope so too.
yeah, we'll have to see who it is, you know. Trying to understand the new plate code. So this is State Marshals admin.
Yep, there's patrol and then admin.
Admin's the other unit? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I normally just use my own vehicle.
Easy. All right. See you in a sec.
I'm a rookie. I don't get that option.
What? For what? The no light?
Vehicles. Flores is like, I use my own vehicle.
Oops, sorry.
Hey, Knight, you want one or two of us outside like this?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'll man the door.
Thank you.
Go in there, Flores.
Okay. Take your tea. Take your tea. I'm all right.
How you doing today?
Yeah, not too bad, guys. How are you? What do I owe the pleasure?
I know we don't exactly wake up around the same time. Probably a series of things that we should probably discuss. So we tried to handle this over the weekend, but there has been a number of pressing matters between, well, a series of things. Sparks, if you could you hand him the letter for us, please?
Absolutely. So I'll be sharing with you a document. It's just noted as a letter. Mayor Wallace, what is your state ID?
3819.
3819, you said?
Yes, 3819.
Okay. That has been shared with you in your documents app.
Perfect.
If you'd like, I can read you the letter as you go along.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Let me know when you have that copy available.
We might need to yell in here, by the way.
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, it is soundproof from the nobody will hear you outside.
Copy.
You can scream as loud as you want.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. I've got this fella.
So this is to Mayor Wallace. We hope this letter finds you and your administration well. In an effort for full transparency and cooperation for you and your administration, please consider this letter an official notice. Pursuant to the mandate and directive of the state of San Andreas and via San Andreas State Marshals and Correctional Officers Act, legislation 9412, this notice that prior to the receipt of this letter to you, your administration, your current Chief of Police, Kyle Pred, has been indefinitely suspended pending investigation, including felonious charges. Further details will be provided as the investigation concludes. It has been with great consideration that these charges are pressed, and they are not done so lightly. We encourage you to review the forthcoming information carefully as your actions beyond our own can be pursued as necessary and as you see fit, should it seem necessary by you and your administration. Once public, should you require any further information, please feel free to contact the San Andreas State Marshal's Office. And we look forward to working with you and your administration. With the highest regards, Marshal Skyler Sparks.
Perfect. Understood.
So obviously, go ahead, Director.
We want to make sure that you were advised of this. We were contemplating back and forth whether to first suspend him or first notify you. We ultimately decided, with you being the highest authority of Los Santos County, there's incumbent that you know this is occurring before it does, so that in the event he were suspended and you were unavailable, you wouldn't have a time span in which you did not have this information.
No, I mean, I appreciate you that you contacted me and let me know. I think, I do appreciate that.
After, we are done answering any of your questions, obviously there are some matters just simply due to the nature of the charges and the investigation we won't be able to go into strict detail of. But following that, we are going to be calling in Pred, if you so choose, and suspending him with your presence. Alternatively, we can suspend him separately, but we'll leave that up to you. It is ultimately your chief.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Obviously, it's your guys' investigation that you've conducted. I'm not sure what he may or might have done to warrant this. But obviously, I put faith in you guys as the state marshals, to
Hello.
to be conducting your jobs effectively. I mean, if he has done.
Just Daisy, please.
Okay. See, Daisy.
Okay. Oh, sorry. You
dragged it
guys can
down?
go then.
Yeah, right. He's like, you guys.
We just let him know real quick.
What are you talking about?
Hey, nothing personal.
No, I
Y'all
know.
are.
That's okay. The legislative authority meeting's here anyways, right?
They already blasting outside?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, they are.
Although the legislative meeting's happening there, right? Like, another room? I will just stick around.
You ever seen that movie? It's got a
Daisy, just for your knowledge, we don't want to turn this into a spectacle. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Not that they would, but we've
No, it's
asked
just,
Daisy.
Yeah, they got on duty right after the meeting, and I didn't know if you wanted more or if it was just me, so I just brought them in case.
You're good. We've asked the Daisy Dukakis, who is the highest ranking member of BCSO, who is available at the about 40 minutes ago, as a neutral party, so that if there is any wrongdoing or any missteps or whatever, there is a separate witness.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, so yeah, where do we go from here? Do you want me to call him down?
Sure, unless you have any preemptive. Oh, Daisy, we're about to suspend Chief of Police Kyle Pratt.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I trust fully in your guys' investigations. At the end of the day, that's yeah. I mean, if there's charges to be brought against him, I trust you'll do that.
So for full transparency, Mayor Wallace, I'll give you what we will give him because he will be a criminal defendant and the probable cause to the charges. Currently, he's looking at 3 charges. 1 times assault and battery, 1 times criminal threats, and 1 times unlawful imprisonment. There are pending felonious charges on top of that, but right now we're finalizing the rest of those charges. If you'd like further details, I'm happy to give that concerning who he assaulted.
Yeah, I mean, when did this occur?
On the 2nd of January, in the mid-afternoon, he held a medic by the throat and gave him threats to stab him in the throat. Medical reports corroborate this. Witness statements corroborate this.
Interesting. Well, that's not behavior of a chief of police, especially not of my LSPD anyway.
No, and I encourage you to critically look at all the evidence that will be filed on the docket to form your own opinion, obviously.
No, 100%. Like I say, I fully support you guys in the work that you do. So I'm not here to stand in the way of that. If there's anything I can do to further aid investigation or help with anything, just yeah, please let me know.
Of course, we'll do. Director, I'm ready for Chief of Police to enter.
Denzel, feel free to give him a ring unless he would like us to give him a ring.
Are you ready? Will you be able to come to the mayor's office? I think you probably want to be on your own for this one. Okay, see you soon, mate. Yeah, he's on his way. I think he was coming to the legislative meeting, so yeah, he's got to change of plans.
Oh, that is today.
Yeah, in a moment.
Following this, we will afford him the ability to give his side of things on recording if he so wishes to do so. Sparks, I leave that to you.
Copy.
If there is his side, he's free to provide that as he pleases, and we will definitely take that in consideration and weigh it against the evidence that we do have. Just so you're aware, there, Mayor Denzel, we deal with a.
Hey, nah, you on freak?
Send it.
Deputy Mayor is out front. Is he finally coming?
Negative. That will be the prerogative of the mayor after actions are taken.
10-4.
So just keep everybody out there for now from my cabinet, and I'll speak to them afterwards. Like he makes it
Yeah,
easier.
I've been all right myself. Well,
Obviously,
I'm
that
more
letter is
sick
directed
right
to you and your administration. It is
Like
your prerogative to
everybody's getting sick right now.
administer as seen fit.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean, I'd like you say, I think we're trying to get this over and done with here, not cause a massive spectacle, and then we'll. I think it's fell at a very unfortunate time because everybody else is in the building for the legislative meeting, which is in the room across.
Which not the intention, mind you. We acted as quickly as we could.
I understand that.
We process a series of law enforcement complaints. I think you'll notice when the filing does occur that this was something that we simply could not act in. It's unfortunate, kind of due to the direction of things, but at the end of the day, people need to trust law enforcement.
Goddamn, look at how tiny he looks on that bench.
Well, here he is.
Hey, what's up, Aldo?
We have the chief of police outside.
Hey, from just him,
I'm
please.
doing pretty good.
All right. Do we have keys to this door?
No, you don't.
We got keys to this door.
Yeah.
I don't think we have keys to this door. Can we get someone
to the door?
We do have keys to the door.
Hey, from just got confirmation.
I'll bring some round for all the marshals. You know, you never know when one day I might need you to come in and rescue me.
I appreciate that, man.
Hopefully that won't be the case, sir.
Yeah, come on in. I can't wait to see this.
Sparks, go right ahead.
Hello, Chief. Hello, Captain.
How you doing, Sparks?
Fairly good. How are you, sir?
I'm pretty good.
Hi.
Hello. Well, Chief Pred, it is at this time that via the authority given to us by the state and via legislation 9214, you are hereby indefinitely suspended from all law enforcement duties and positions as your ranking of Chief of Police.
What?
Where's the warrant?
Understand that this comes with criminal charges, including felonious criminal charges that will be filed on the docket within a few days.
What the fuck? All right, hold on, pause. Doesn't it say in the legislation that you just cited that you have to state probable cause to me before taking action? Doesn't that illicitly stated in the article? So how can you move forward saying we have probable cause, you're suspended, but nobody gets to see it for a couple days?
Would you like the probable
does
cause
that
for the
work?
charges, Mr. Pred?
I wouldn't just love the probable cause for the charges. I would love everything turned over to me immediately.
Well, as a criminal defendant, you are allowed the probable cause. So
Criminal
at this
defendant?
time-
Up. You can't, hold on, pause. I'm still the chief of police.
Unfortunately, you're not as of a few seconds ago. So, Mr.
So then you're
Pred-
telling me as a civilian you don't have to inform me of why you're prosecuting me?
Well, Mr. Pred,
Hold
at
on.
this time you're facing
So
one
which is
times
it?
assault
Am I a
and battery,
civilian or am I a
times
chief of
criminal
police?
threats, 1 times unlawful imprisonment.
Proof.
Due to
Probable
multiple
cause.
witness statements, including medical reports, you held a medic up by their throat and threatened to stab them to enter the ICU without
How many
critical
people
reason.
said that? Well, hold on, pause. How many people said I did that?
Here's what's happening here, Pred. You are suspended. Now there is
Pending
a
no
process,
probable cause.
There is a process for this. You can look it
That
up yourself.
state's probable cause has to be established.
However, this is not a courtroom.
But your legislation
This
states
is-
probable
this is
cause
not a
has to be
courtroom, Fred.
established. But your legislation states probable cause has
It's a
to be
great
established.
argument for
Knight.
court there, Brett.
All right, so hold on, pause. Are we just not following the legislation that says what causes for
No, the
suspension?
legislation is being followed, and if you believe that it is not being followed, if you will let her finish, if you
Okay,
believe
let's
that
hear
there is any wrongdoing, you are more than welcome to present that. In fact, you are more than welcome to present a case where there should be alterations made. However, this is not a courtroom, so I advise that you remain professional.
Remain
allow her
professional.
to allow her.
You
to
guys have been
finish.
targeting me over some bullshit.
Allow her to
you know this
finish.
is he said, she said bullshit, and
Allow
you're
her to
prosecuting me
finish.
over what? One person saying something? Guess what? Brian Knight punched me in the car on the way here. Suspend them. Hey, none of you guys saw it.
Well, Mr.
This
Ped,
is
you're
why-
welcome to clarify in a recorded
Let's
interview
hear
if you would like. I would love to hear your
Recorded
opinion.
interview?
Absolutely.
You will not have my cooperation. You will only have my vindication. Okay?
Understood.
I'm going to tell you something. Because here's the thing, right? You guys want to go through with this? Fine. But I'm coming for all your fucking badges. All right? I'm not coming for legislative rewrite. You guys don't get to fuck with me like this and just get away with it. Who the fuck do you think you are? All right?
We're the
You
state
guys
marshal
are-
spread.
Not for a long night. And remember who put you there, you fucking dog. Lying sack of shit. Dirty bird.
This room is really tiny.
Give me what's the PC at? Let's hear it.
I've already
hold on.
provided you the
Pause.
probable cause, Mr. Ped.
Pause. You put me here?
I did put you there, yeah. Let me hear the probable cause. This isn't about you. It's about me. No one gives a fuck about you.
You've been
Tell me the probable cause, Miss Sparks.
Doesn't seem that way. Go ahead, Sparks, if you don't mind completing what you had to say before you were
Let's hear it.
rudely interrupted.
I
just turned over
stated the
in writing.
probable cause, Mr. Pred. If you were too busy speaking over me concerning your request,
How is
that's
that
not my
probable
problem.
cause? Wait, hold
I
on, hold on.
advised you the
Pause.
probable cause. You're welcome to get an
That's
attorney
not
and
advising me of
try-
probable
I
cause.
did
You
provide
just
the
advised me
probable
of
cause.
charges.
No,
you
I
advised me of
provided
charges. Dukakis,
Brad,
you're a
hey.
fucking witness to this.
She is
I
a
am an
witness.
uninvolved witness as to just your guys' meeting right here.
If to avoid any confusion, let's have her speak.
All right,
After
start from
which
the beginning.
You
Let's
speak.
start from the beginning.
All right.
Yeah, my note.
Thank you.
Sure.
How you doing, Jim?
So we'll go ahead and go with the timeline. 1 times assault and battery. Probable cause for that charge. With witness statement, a timeline of events, as well as a medical report that corroborates the situation. You're being charged with assault and battery against a medic. You have 1 times criminal threats. During the assault and battery, you threatened to stab them in the neck to force them to open the doors in the ICU. 1 times unlawful imprisonment
None of this is true, by the way.
for holding the medic there, forcing them to enter the building. As well as other possible charges that could be placed on the docket associated therein.
What do you mean? All right, so here's the thing, right?
Those are the
You
3
don't
charges
get the-
that have full
All right, so let me ask you a
probable
question. Hold
cause.
on. You know what you just said, how that sounds?
You're welcome to provide your
are
opinion, Mr.
presenting...
Ped.
What do you mean provide my opinion? Because I'm providing facts.
We would love to hear your side of things. However, that will be done in a formal setting.
What do you mean
on
that'll be done in a
recording,
formal setting?
On
How is
recording, if you so
one
choose.
person
However, the
probable
decision
cause.
has
Mr.
been
Wallace, do you mind if we
made.
record in
The
this office?
decision
Are
has
you-
been made, and
are
that may
you-
make you
the
feel a
decision's been
certain
made.
way.
Mayor Wallace.
What do you
However,
mean feel a certain
however,
way? Yeah, because
do you have
Knight,
any?
you
do you
can't
have
just.
any other questions?
So are you
That's what everybody
ignoring
agrees
my
to. That's
statement?
absolutely
So,
fine.
so here's what I want to ask.
I'm ignoring the hyperbole. Now,
What do you mean the
do you have
hyperbole?
any other
So,
questions? Would
I'm
you?
asking a direct question here.
I-
Are you ignoring the statement that I gave to the marshals where I said I didn't do any of this? Is that hold on?
no
pause.
evidence
You mean
is
to tell
being
me?
ignored, Fred.
So no evidence is being ignored except for my statement of claim that counteracts this.
Statement of claim.
Yeah, my statement of claim is that I'm an innocent man that didn't do this shit. I gave the report specifically to Aldo. How can you say you have probable cause? I mean, you're not sharing anything with me. You're not showing me a fucking report. You're not showing me a fucking warrant. You're saying it's going to take multiple days to put the case up. Well, we might fucking
Night
put
is,
more charges on there too.
Jib,
How the hell can you stand here in front of me and tell me that this isn't malice? How can you sit here and say that this isn't a malicious attempt to defame and dethrone the chief of police? And then when I question the probable cause, you say we have a statement from an alleged victim, while ignoring my statement.
And a medical report that corroborates that it was not self-inflicted injuries.
All
Mr. Pred.
right, but where?
No,
all right,
no, no.
hold on, pause.
We're gonna.
What the
we-
fuck do
you're-
you mean?
you're-
A
you're
medical
right.
report
We
corroborating
are gonna
what?
Pause. Here's the deal here, Pred. I understand that investigations aren't your forte, but as of right now, you are suspended. If you would like to provide a statement, you are more than we're very welcome to that, and we will
Provide a statement.
analyze.
I
we
already
will
provided
analyze-
you a statement.
We'll analyze the statement alongside any other questions you may have. We have some questions that
Mayor,
we would
do you
love
see
to ask
this?
you. and then we will weigh it against the evidence.
Everything.
If
they're
we
ignoring
believe that your
my
statements
statement
are
to turn
exonerating,
reasonable suspicion
it
into
will
probable
be,
cause.
It will be weighed based on that.
So
However,
let me ask you something.
this is
What other
go-
than a
it-
medical report?
This will be
Where's the
posted on the
witnesses?
docket. This will be posted on the docket. However, as of right now, as a suspended party and as a suspect to these crimes, we are not going to be giving you everything. That is not how it works.
What do you mean that's not how it works? I'm not just some fucking drug dealer in the street. You
no,
smug
you're a
cocksucker.
suspended
I'm the chief
law
of
enforcement
police.
officer. You were up until about 20 minutes ago.
Knight, I'm going to be honest. I've seen a lot of travesty and a lot of rage bait out of you. But even you know you're grossly overstepping on this shit.
No, I think right now the problem is, Pred, it sounds to me that there's a bit of shock occurring.
There's not
because
shock.
someone is finally
This is just
saying
stupid.
no after the actions that we believe you have taken. But it's going to be
All right.
okay. It's going to be fine. At the end
Yeah,
of the
it is
day,
going to be fun because after this, I get your guys' badges. I mean, holy fuck. This is actually beautiful. You want to go? All right, Mayor, you're a witness to all of this. Everything that all right, Dukakis, you're an unbiased witness as well. Everybody in this room is an unbiased witness. What about? She states in the probable cause
we're not
that
going to
we have a witness
we're not
statement,
going to have this discussion off recording.
but fails to include the fact that they interviewed the chief of police and he said he didn't do it, and there's no witnesses outside of that.
Just
What if this guy choked him fucking self? I don't know what the fuck this guy did. I fucking like this is crazy.
You know the beautiful thing about our Constitution, and it's
What is
something
it?
that we
you have unilateral power, all of it. Yeah, I got you.
is that our Constitution puts
that?
everyone on equal footing. Being
What do
a
you
law
mean it puts-
enforcement officer, being a law enforcement officer does not give you any special privileges. That when people walk the street and they are charged,
is that a fact?
The way that they are weighed is the same way you are being weighed today. If
Oh, does that
anything,
hold on,
if
does that apply to
anything-
you though?
If anything, it does apply to me. Absolutely.
It does, huh? Ooh, that's fucking interesting to know, Knight. I mean, it's real interesting some of the probable cause that
We
I
have the
have
right
on
to
some of
dignity,
your marshals.
Fred.
You have the right to dignity? Do you have the right to deprive people of their, well-being? Do you have the right to forcibly hold people against their will pending no charges? I don't know about all that, man. All that shit sounds like pretty gross. All that shit. I mean, hell, an officer could easily attest that that's fucking kidnapping. I mean, what are you guys doing with Bill Mays at the fucking hospital telling him he can't leave when he's not pending any fucking charges, Knight? I mean, what about that question for you? I mean, if he's not pending any charges, what PC do you have to
Do you have
hold
any
him
other
there against his
questions for us,
fucking
Brett?
will? I'm asking you a general question here. I mean, if we're all on the same spectrum and the same diaphragm here, I mean, and you are a knowing
Let's move on to
participant of
phase two
this,
there,
wouldn't that
Spark.
mean you'd be an accomplice in some way, in
Sorry,
some
Director, what did
capacity?
you say?
We can move on to phase two. Pred, do you have
Perfect.
any police equipment on your person?
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff, but I'll just go put it in my locker.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you hand it over to Crystal Clear here.
I'll go put it all in my locker, and you guys can come with. How's that sound?
Negative.
Oh, you refuse. So you are Mayor. Do you see this? I propose.
You
a
have
middle
your
ground.
you have your captain right over here.
Do you not trust your captain or your former captain?
We're not
Mayor,
gonna play
are you
these
seeing
games.
this?
We're
Mayor,
not
are
gonna
you
play
seeing
these
this?
games, Pred.
This is fucking
You
ridiculous.
can hand her the weapons.
Playing
all right?
games. I ain't playing games no more. You ain't gonna have a job
She-
much longer.
And that's perfectly fine. If you want to take it to court, by all means.
Oh, buddy, we ain't just stopping at court. All right. I'm taking your job.
Fred,
All right.
go ahead and hand her the weapons, please.
In the
What are you gonna
vest,
do if I refuse?
Taser.
It's all right. I let one.
Let me ask you a simple question. Do I not have the right to human dignity? Hold on, are these charges pressed against me or pending or in any capacity right now? Oh no, they're written on a fucking notepad that I don't have access to, that nobody has access to, that no one can validate or verify.
Welcome to our legal system.
Welcome to our You guys hear this? All right, you know what? You know what? I will hand over all my stuff. It's a lot though. So you guys might have to help. Let's see.
Daisy, do you mind assisting grabbing some of these things?
If I can
Hey, Daisy, you
suggest
don't
a
have
middle
to.
ground.
Yeah, go right ahead.
If one of the marshals can run and just grab an evidence box from your
Oh,
office
that's a great
downstairs.
idea. Chapman, could you go grab a evidence box, please?
It's a lot.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
My best chief mug.
Well, if that's a personal item, Mr. Pred, you're welcome to keep
You
that.
all right? Fuck you, Sparks. You're gonna be gone.
I appreciate the comments, sir.
Chapman? Sparks, what makes you think you have what it takes to take me down? You're a dumbass.
Thank you so much.
You're good. Hey, take mental note of everything you just seen. Both of you. I'm gonna need this shit for court. You saw the conduct and how they treated me today. You saw how they treated me like a fucking animal, and you saw how they did not articulate any probable cause. Thus, the only response they could give me was by abusing me in here, because here's the thing. They want me to flip out on them. You're not going to get that from me. I already got you by the balls. You know, I mean, you would think in the statement of claim there'd be probable cause. Pick up my trash, bitch. Not you, Clear. Clear, you don't need to pick up shit. Leave it all there for them. They can grab it. Fucking weasels.
We're gonna have Daisy just check you once to ensure that everything has been removed.
Fred was coming up to me in MRPD and like making snarky comments in the back of my ear. And
Thank you for your cooperation and consent, Mr. Pred.
Just sit here and look pretty. I don't even have to say anything.
Pred, can you slide that vest off? Because it's
Oh yeah, I
PE.
forgot about that.
Thank you.
Yeah, let them pick up the trash, Clear. Hey, get the door. You gonna get the door, or are you gonna fucking stand there? Get the door, bitch. Talking to you, Knight. Get the fucking door.
Let's open the door. He's
Fucking dog.
ready to go. He's been suspended.
Have a good day,
Hey,
Mr.
what the
Pred.
fuck are you fucking
Have a good
talking
day,
about
Captain.
out here, cocksucker? The fuck you running your mouth about? Fucking henchman. Don't even know your name. Me? Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, I was looking right at you.
Thank you so much for attending there, Dave.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know
Mayor
your
Wallace,
name.
is there anything in the future that you would suggest as the sitting mayor that we could have handled better concerning the situation that you just
What's your
observed?
name?
Something you would like to see better concerning your administration in the
Flores?
LSPD?
Oh, yeah, the guy, the dumbass, yeah. Flores.
Hey, I mean, I think that it just depends on a case by case basis, right? I don't think the way that the way that it was done was inherently wrong. I just I think it will depend on the individual that's being suspended.
I think quite truthfully, in some of these incidents, we could actually arrest them like this. However, we're sort of choosing to do it in a manner in which I think it's important for the public to be witness to the evidence that is put forward, as arresting someone and simply sending them up, as would anyone else on the street, would not afford the ability for the public to be witness to the evidence and make their own judgment in the pews, but also due to the nature of the way that law enforcement operate, we would be effectively forced to make quite a few arrests of police. Probably isn't the best option.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, like I say, as a suspension and then the way that it was done, I think, I mean, for me, that suits me fine. Obviously, you guys have to take the next steps and do what you need to do.
Is there anyone, do you want to be making contact with the LSPD, like roads, etc., or would you like us to do so?
I mean, I will. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'll have a meeting with Commander LSPD. Obviously, if you want to do so as well, you're more than welcome to. And I'll make sure that I kind of get them all together and have a conversation with them.
Okay.
As soon as I can.
So all we'll tell them then is that we've advised you about the situation, you were part of the meeting, and about the suspension of previous chief Kyle Pred, and that you'll advise them direction going forward. Is that sufficient?
Yeah,
Mayor
yeah,
Wallace?
100%. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Perfect. No worries.
Do you mind packing all of this up? We'll throw it into the apprehend.
No, I appreciate it, guys.
And
Like
if you
I
have any
say,
other
it's gonna,
thoughts, yeah, of course. If you have any other thoughts or suggestions, please let us know. We're all here to be cooperative with everyone.
legislative meeting and
So, any
yes,
thoughts?
just
Definitely.
actually, I will ask a question.
Of course, go for it.
Him being suspended, does that vacate the position of chief?
Yeah, he's currently
chat with Angel asking for PC hearings.
Technically no. How I view it and how me and Knight discussed it is that we thought you would probably put an interim chief instead, because he's not removed from office unless you chose to do so, which we're not suggesting to do. That is within your purview. So technically he is still chief of police, parentheses suspended. So that is your call. It is your LSPD. It is your administration.
I mean, I'm not disillusioned. I have 2 weeks left in office anyway. It would be very unfair of me to elect another chief of police for 2 weeks. No.
No, 100%.
Yeah. My question for you was just going to be if you had thought about a potential interim while Pred is suspended, or if
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
just gonna let
that's
it fall to Rhodes as the assistant chief.
yeah. I mean, I've got some conversations. I think if I try and make Rhodes an interim chief, I don't think he'll be the assistant chief much longer.
I would heavily suggest once this posting is made, note that there are things that came to light post facto that need to be analyzed. When it is posted, I very much recommend looking through those details yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Well, as soon as it's posted, I'll make sure I familiarize myself with the full posting.
And just to be clear, to clarify, since we're all in this room, his statement has not been ignored. So, but you'll see that in the evidence that's purported on the docket. So, do you have any other questions for us, Mayor Wallace? Happy to answer.
Yeah, no, not at this time, but yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm exactly the same. Anything you want to ask me or anything you need from me, please feel free to get in contact.
Are you going, just out of curiosity, are you running for a full election?
Yes, I am running next time.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Ready to go, Director.
If you have any other questions, please do let me know. And did we agree that you're going to make contact with the LSPD, or you would like us to as well? Or maybe we should both do it.
Yeah, I think we'll both do it. I think it makes sense, right?
We're gonna advise them that he's just suspended and that there's direction from Mayor Wallace going forward. Is what
We'll send an email to Rhodes and send the same one to the highest ranking member
That's
of
my
LSPD
number,
that's currently on duty.
62.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Mayor Wallace.
No.
Enjoy your meeting.
Yeah, we can roll out. Let's we'll throw up Sparks. I would throw up a report on this, and we just kind of throw his belongings in there, kind of put our statements in, and then we'll go from.
I'm probably not going to have a statement in until this afternoon, if that's okay.
No worries. No worries.
Hey.
Reports up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where is the Chief Justice?
Oh no, it's not happening anymore.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is it over?
It got postponed, apparently.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I appreciate you, gentlemen. Please do get your statements in, even if it's just like, hey, I showed up. I listened.
Hello, Chief Justice. Where would you like your housewarming gifts? Since I'm in city.
Meet me at the. I'm a bit busy right now. I can't really take them at the moment.
Understood. No worries. Have a good day.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Director, are we debriefing for any capacity?
Yes. I'm gonna go up to Tori. We'll keep an open invite for any of the marshals that have questions. I know some of you guys are waking up to this, and you're probably like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been sleeping the last 2 days, getting over a cold, so I'm a bit behind.
It's all right.
You're good. Trust me when I say that. We've been trying to protect everyone from this. This has been. There's a lot of projection in that room. We wake up and we're dealing with non-stop. It's been a week.
I slept for
only
about
Monday.
13 hours. Director, do we have anyone assigned to remove MDT access, etc.?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mentioned it yesterday, but I wasn't sure who handles that or how they handle it, etc.
I will. I'll give Angel a call and see what her thoughts are.
She said she's quote unquote very busy. So who takes Pred's keys? Yeah, we discussed it yesterday, but Yes,
It's
sir.
more and more he talks, the more I realize how little he's actually familiar with.
I even told him directly, like, what the probable cause was as he talked over me, and then I told him that they weren't self-inflicted wounds according to medical professionals, and then 3 minutes later he goes, "What if they were self-inflicted wounds?" Sir, you're right. It's aliens. It's aliens. But what if
It's
aliens? But what if aliens?
I think the more concerning thing, and this is kind of with the trio, which at this point I think Bobby's the more intelligent one of the three.
Jesus Christ.
Is that the arguments that he is making are inherently the arguments of that of a weed dealer in the corner of the street that is demanding things that we do not afford anybody.
Nope.
Could you imagine? So what he's asking for is, why are you not arresting me in the moment? We can do that. This is the same argument I was trying to get Ruby to realize yesterday, but I think she was too caught up in her
Sure.
feelings of,
Sure.
you know, motherly protection of her
Right.
ducklings.
100%.
That she didn't realize, like, look, you're effectively asking us to arrest people in the moment based on PC, bring him into the fucking cells, and then be like, after, you know, documenting everything, being like, so you tell me your side.
Correct. It's
and then when they don't say anything, you say, okay, I guess we're sending you off.
Yup.
See you for the appeal.
Yup.
It's just impressive. It may be, and part of me wonders is maybe I've just been through so many iterations that I'm aware of the whys, and maybe they aren't. There may be a level of ignorance. I can't tell. It's one of those, like, I'm searching in the dark for some brain cells that may have fallen, only to try to hand them back, but I can't find them. Where are they?
It is what it is. All right, I'll head to the observatory then.
See you up there.
I encourage you and to encourage everyone else to review the docket once it's up tonight or tomorrow.
Debrief at observatory, correct?
Affirm.
Be up in just a minute.
Oh God.
From Boston to Barcelona, trying to start all over. Miles away from closure, getting over us. Now that the party's over, and I'm finally getting sober, I wish that I'd never known ya. I wish that I'd never known ya. Running back your number just to try to get away from you. Threw out all your letters and your sweaters and your sorry still. Ocean views and hotel rooms and places that I'm not used to, but at least I got away from you. Beg to take you back, just for you to stab me in the back. The turbulence has passed, I'm happy that we crashed. From Boston to Barcelona, trying to start all over. Miles away from closure, getting over us. Now that the party's over, and I'm finally getting sober, I wish that I'd never known you. I wish that I'd never known you.
Okay.
He started fucking yelling.
Stuff to me.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, it is what it is. I found it funny.
Okay.
I did call the Chief Justice to ask about the, the hand clappy stuff, like, hey, well, do I take the keys? What about the MDT? Like a little gray nebulous area. She said that is our choice, which to me means I'm talking to the state right now.
I think that's a very, very good decision if we have state guidance from the governor's office or something, since that is his
Precisely
mandate anyway.
that.
Yes.
I mean, it reasonably makes sense to remove access during a suspension and the keys. I just want to make sure that when it comes to computer system-y stuff, there isn't anything I need to worry about.
Right.
Like, they lose all ability to God fucking know.
Sure. No, 100%. And I think that's the way we should do it. Because realistically, right, if there was a senior officer, an officer, a PPO, a captain, lieutenant, if they were decide to put a gun in someone's mouth and fire, that'd be different, right? That's an easy decision, easy removal. No one in their command should have a question, but considering who it is, unfortunately, there are questions that need to be answered. So I am going to copy my template over just so that everyone involved that was at the incident, that is 38945. Obviously, that will be amended later tonight. I will start from the beginning concerning the date, situation, and timeline. Anyone have any questions so far?
Homie's tried to suggest that he strangled himself.
Which is not the case.
I wish he had not said that, because it just makes it very unserious.
So I want to put something forward to y'all of the sort of stuff we deal with, because it may set an understanding of what likely is to come, so that this is sort of a notice of just take note as things occur, that things that you see in front of you may not be what they are. Yesterday evening, I'm working on faceless shit, which, by the way, there is a active threat right now, state level, because some shit might happen, like bombs and stuff, literally any minute now or for the next couple days, which we'll touch in a minute. And I'm sorry I've been suppressing it from you, Sparks, because we've got the Benji raids and shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope, it's fine.
Yesterday evening, I'm working on fucking faceless shit. Kingsman is coming to Marshals. He's just gonna notify his LSPD. and we're looking over these antennas that are coming up, and we believe that all the Skynode shit is actually being transmitted to a new location, and there likely is a bomb, nuke, etc., etc. And as I'm analyzing this, I start hearing Carmine in the fucking lobby. I go over and he wants to make a complaint about a marshal whom he does not know the name of. I then leave to get either Sparks or Norman, but they are on a active, as they have indicated me. So, and before I'm even able to get a conclusion, it's like radio or phone or whatever it is. But what ends up happening is I hear gunshots. I walk out into the lobby and I see Carmine Costello unloading on a fucking vehicle on the other side of the doors. And I'm like, what the fuck? And goes, he's trying to kill me. He's shooting me. And I'm like, what? So I, for that instant, think Carmine probably not lying, because that'd be insane, right? Go and try to detain who turns out to be Crimbo. Crimbo doesn't want to identify himself. Norman and Sparks come by this point, and Crimbo is telling me that fucking that you know, Carmine opened fire on him, which he did, and he's trying to kill him. Fast forward, I learned that the individual that they wanted to file a complaint on was Sparks. And I'm sorry for digging this up, Sparks, but this is going to be important because they're going to get targeted next. Is that this fucking dumb fuck, Carmine, as a consequence of her being the prosecutor in a active scene, rolled up on her and Norman, but for some reason singled her out despite Norman being present in a active scene and said, they didn't help me from Crimbo, despite there being other law enforcement there. We were then gaslit into trying to get her, LSPD trying to get her disciplined over Carmine quite literally opening fire in the middle of the fucking lobby on a fear based on what occurred 30 minutes prior. My point here is there's a lot of like technicality games being played. Kind of be mindful of what's happening in front of you. If you feel like there's SBS, like, do not hesitate to try to contain and exit in a lawful and professional manner. Is that kind of making sense?
Yeah.
What I mean by that?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Don't fall for the trap.
Sorry, Sparks. Go ahead.
Okay, so on January 2nd, apparently there was an act. Some of you responded to the situation, so you already know some of it. So we'll go back to basically the beginning from what we have as far as evidence. For some reason, Kyle Pred thinks that Bill Mays and him had a conversation. It's very possible they had a phone conversation. Prior to that, the day before, Ruth had a recorded conversation with Bill Mays concerning his agreeance and basically begging and crying to not have any LSPD or Kyle Pred in the room without a marshal present. That is in his emergency contacts. That hasn't changed. I have that recording from Chief Savannah Wells of EMS a day after this incident. So knowing that, according to the statements and evidence that's presented in the master document and subsequent reports, Kyle Pred attempted to go into the ICU to speak to Bill Mays. According to statements and his own statement, he was going to blow the hinges off the doors with his gun. Senior Officer Dark was able to calm him down, and they... sorry, let me rephrase. A medic there, Jimmy Bolin, was going to let him in the ICU, but had to attend to something first. There was an emergency situation with people injured. Bolin attended that. Dark calmed Pred down so they didn't blast the doors off. Shortly after, sometime probably 5 to 7 minutes or less, EMT Bolin approached Pred and asked who he was. According to Bolin's statement directly, that Pred had no identifying marks as a police officer, no badge, no vest, no nothing, just a guy who existed. And so, according to EMS and SAMG SOPs, entering the ICU requires a necessity. Bolin asked him numerous times. At this time, according to state records, we can confirm that former Chief Kyle Pred, Mr. Pred, was on duty at the time an hour prior to this incident, so he's currently clocked in. This purportedly took place very fast, so it's not reasonable that an EMT would necessarily quote-unquote blip watch or check dispatch to see if the claim that was coming from Mr. Pred to be true. According to EMT Bolin, he stated, "I'm the chief of police, let me in." Reached over to EMT Bolin, held him by the throat, and threatened to stab him in the neck if he did not let him through. Bolin, of course, let him into the ICU and immediately called for 78s. That's where most of you know he came in to take statements. Any questions so far?
Nope, seems pretty clear.
Yeah, no, ma'am.
Nothing for me.
So our probable cause concerning that directly after that situation, because realistically, what Pred is saying is partially true. It is a he said, she said situation, right? But we have a medical report by one of the highest ranking doctors within SAMG confirming the injuries placed on EMT Bolin. And I'm going to be real. There's not a possible way, if you look and read the report yourselves, that anyone could have this as self-inflicted injuries. And we will have a doctor testifying as such. So obviously the criminal threats and things like that are there, but the narrative stands. So he's most likely looking at corruption for the abuse of power, threatening to get into a non-emergency situation, possibly witness tampering, and then we're looking at a felony obstruction of medical care concerning bedside manner. I need to confirm with Bolin. Ruth does not believe that he was necessarily going to be attending the ICU patient. And then if that's the case, if we have enough probable cause, because we arrest on probable cause, not beyond a reasonable doubt, if there's enough probable cause for the felony obstruction of medical care, he'll be receiving felony authority of felony offenses. Or federal authority of felony offenses for the FAFO charge. What I have currently is assault and battery, unlawful imprisonment, criminal threats, and corruption based on his statement of "I'm the chief of police" and him being on duty and assaulting an officer. Not officer, an EMT. Right now, all of EMS, most of EMS that I have spoken to are scared to even respond to LEO scenes, which is in of itself a problem. So, that's the situation.
Okay, that is definitely something.
I encourage everyone to review the reports and evidence, and I'd love any differing or challenging ideas. Obviously, I am just me, and me and Ruth and Knight have gone over it extensively, but any outside observers upon review, if you have any suggestions, whether yes, no, I very much encourage you to challenge it, because this is going to be a situation that ripples well beyond what it is.
The one comment I was going to make, I made it to Ruth, and you brought it up here already, is just getting that doctor on the stand and questioning him if those wounds could even be self-caused. I think that's, and you already said you want to call the doctor to the stand, so that's good. That's like the only thing I'd have on the incident.
Understood.
Among, yeah, you're talking about the doctor that did the conduction of the, yeah, agreed.
The other thing that we want to do is bring either Veronica Mars or someone who's very extensively knowledgeable in the EMS SOPs and confirm that Bolin's actions were within standard operating procedure for EMS for access to the ICU.
There's also the notion of who's got the keys, who doesn't, how does that procedure work, why does it exist, why is it separated, all those sort of things, because that is something that I think the general wait, what is this? Angel said injunction has been filed against Sassam and I need availability, and a representative would like to have hearing today. Did you take a look at that, Sparks? I can't see. Gonna log into my thing and give me a
That
second.
is incredibly quick. I don't have time for that.
We're just gonna say we don't have time for it today. This is not the Kyle Pred show, and due process is a thing. And unless this is something that can be afforded to all, it is not something that should be afforded to anyone today. I'm a little surprised Angel is saying she wants to have this today. That is, if I'm going to be rather forward, a little pretty cooked.
In lieu of suspension, Mr. Kyle Pred, which is for a probable cause hearing in lieu of suspension to decide if there's enough probable cause to suspend. And this is line 1 in San Andreas State Marshal's correction legislation. And he claims that there's a violation of the court order placed in for the authority conduct review. It goes against the Chief Justice order of arbitration hearing that now cannot be held. Which was a concern we had already brought up to her, which was already discussed. I have basically 15 minutes. I'm not able to attend this today. But I mean, it's pretty simple. You can pull the report that I have here.
No, we're going to do this right. It doesn't make any sense for the primary prosecutors to be put on a,
Because I can see this hearing lasting 2 fucking hours because the man likes to jack off to his own voice.
Yeah,
Sorry, that was
no, that's
unprofessional.
exactly it.
Hey, I mean the fucking thing with Ruth and all that the other day lasted fucking God knows how long. It's supposed to be a simple fucking court case.
Did you guys write at what time he was officially suspended?
No, I didn't think about it at the time. I have.
Oh, that's crazy. Pred got Grayson to file this injunction on his behalf within 5 minutes of being suspended.
It wasn't Grayson. It was.
It's both. Look at it. Look at who filed it.
Oh, Bailey
Sit
Harvey,
on-
Nathaniel
yeah.
Grayson. That's wild.
Yeah, both of them.
Isn't Bailey in the mayor's cabinet?
No.
Holy.
Lawyer. Fucking Pred called up all the favors and got the besties lawyer.
I guess.
The only reason I'm asking is because as of 1:45 p.m. Eastern, he is still clocked on duty.
He is absolutely in the mayor's cabinet and has the tag on the MDT.
Oh, does he actually?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then he's conflicted out of this, and it can only be Grayson.
Says he's part of the mayor's staff.
Okay, well, he can't. Okay. This is the attorney that told us directly that when we file the stuff for Benji, because there's so many reports, he's going to throw it into ChatGPT and let him do it, and let ChatGPT do it. This is also the attorney that dropped out of filing an ACR against Carmine, and then 3 days later joined in to help defend Carmine in a criminal case. This man's corrupt beyond belief, but I already filed a bar complaint, so that's all I can say. God, they put that together so fast. It's like they were ready.
Well, it's just crazy to me is he is still on duty currently.
He's
while
still
doing all
on
of
duty?
this.
Hold on.
Yes,
What?
that's why that was my point I was making to you was
Hey, boss, can you
it's
clock off for me?
1:45 and he is still on duty.
Oh, he was suspended an hour ago, at least.
Right, so that's
I'm
why
gonna
I
need
was
that
saying
paycheck back.
that's why I was saying you guys should definitely be noting down at what time he finally clocks off duty.
That's we can access state records. I have it's not an issue.
At least be aware that he's still on duty
Nope, that's
during all of this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
need
he's
that paycheck back,
he's still on
boss.
duty, illegally looking
At
at
least we can
things.
keep track of him.
Well, I guess this is more probable cause for the corruption. He needs to clock out. Where is he?
He's at the
Is there a
courthouse.
bathroom
with,
in this building?
That's a great question.
Yeah, he's at the courthouse. He never left the courthouse.
Yeah,
That's
look
why
at
He's
that.
got a few people around him.
Yeah, Jeb, Bean, Clear. Yeah, he's currently still clocked in after his suspension. All right, well, is what it is. I guess if you guys are gonna be around a while, I mean, it doesn't matter. I can check the records. Ah.
Hey.
It's okay. Me, the chief of police, I can choke out EMS and scare an entire department of functioning.
What the fuck happened the other day after the ACR? Someone said he was like shooting at a manor vehicle or something. And
There was a lot. There was just so much. like genuinely just so much.
Good grief.
So. I provided the probable cause. I don't understand why they're upset. We're treating them like every other civilian. Like they told me that I needed to treat people.
I would have
yesterday.
loved, I would have loved to have been in the room, but at the same time, Dakota, I know you were county PD way longer than I was and probably dealt with more of it. So, if anyone deserved to be in there, I felt like it was probably you over me.
I mean,
I'm not
I've
saying
witnessed-
you're vindictive, but
no. I mean, listen, I was in there because I just wanted to be a witness. That was it.
Got you.
I was just sitting there to shoot him if he was going to pull.
I told you as soon as he brought Crystal in there, I knew he wasn't going to do anything wild. I mean, he's obviously, the fact that they've had this drafted and already posted within an hour means that he's been waiting for something like this.
Yeah.
Now, why somebody who I was told is a justice up until like a day ago is helping him with this is also very interesting, but no.
That's because Grayson likes to suck Kyle's cock for some
Oh, no, don't worry. Back in the day, Pred shared with me at great length at how Grayson was his personal pocket judge. His words, not mine.
This is also the judge that
Nice.
says that there are 4 judges available, 3 of them are conflicted, and I asked him if he could sign subpoenas, me saying that's judge shopping. He's a great theoretical attorney. How do I put
yeah, I don't really have anything to say about the guy.
All right, I'm going to go stand in the corner and work on my statements. It's going to be quite lengthy.
All right.
Alrighty. The only thing I know, the only interaction I ever had with Grayson was when under Gunner Kane's department, we tried to serve him with a notice, and
I remember
refused.
he refused. Yeah, he was being. a
Yeah,
little
I showed you that
bitch
report,
baby.
right? Yeah.
No, I've heard about it from McAllister. Apparently, he's like, "You're assaulting me by handing
Yeah,
me
he
some
claimed that
paperwork."
Hodler was assaulting him, and then Hodler put it down on the ground, and he goes, "Well, now you're littering." And I was like, "Well, he hasn't remanded it to, out of his fucking possession. He's just putting it down on the ground.
Hi,
'Cause you
Dillian, it's
told
good
him
to
not
see
to
you.
touch you." Although, you want to get a kick out of something?
Sure.
I gotta find the report. Hold on.
All right. So for some reason, there needs to be probable cause for anything. Oh, director, good. The report that's ready for presentation for probable cause concerning the 4 charges is 3891901.
All
It's
right.
ready.
So here's I had to put my foot down during it. The short of it is this. I said, look, we have yet to even enter our statements in and debrief as we are doing right now. And we just got done suspending him like 15-20 minutes ago. To put a injunction up and request this on short notice is inappropriate, and it makes me question whether due process is even occurring. Ultimately negotiated that it should be done within the next 24 hours, which
Sure.
I'm hoping we can do. And I said that lets us plan and get our ducks in order, so we are not presenting dog shit. I even pointed out the fact that this is not about Pred only, right? We have been considerate. Yesterday, we were supposed to have the arbitration. He couldn't make it. And quite frankly, this kind of goes with all things. We're not going to get into this game regardless of who it is. I don't care if you're the chief of police. I don't care if you're a felon. Everyone, prosecutor and defense, needs to be given reasonable time to take action.
Correct.
It's just not right. So please do post what is needed onto the docket. Also, poster availability as well. And we'll kind of go from there.
Availabilities and signature.
Also just to I don't know if I pointed this out tonight but you were out of the room. Not only have we not even fully debriefed and put our statements in, he is still on duty while all of this is going on.
Yep.
he is still clocked in at City Hall on dispatch. And you know,
I would advise that, you know, don't go overboard with what you put. Sorry, I'm ignoring a little bit there, although just hyper focused on making sure we do the right thing. Put what you need to on the docket. Let them know that you are available for the probable cause hearing tomorrow at X, time frame. I would not overcook beyond what is needed, because this is a game of technicalities. This is a game of the mere fact that we needed, that there was an attempt to get an injunction, and like right now is insane to me. We just got to step right and remain professional.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
That was like a sub 20-minute speed run.
That's exactly. They're fucking victims, man. The fuck?
The actual real victims.
Victims. I did bring up the question: is a probable cause hearing even applicable to this?
Considering the charges aren't even pressed yet?
Yo,
no.
That's exactly something that I think is worth actually bringing up, and that I would not call a question. Look, Sparks, I said this before. People are not looking at the train. The train is leading us to do immediate arrests. So the next action is you go to docket. We post on the docket and we actually file a warrant. Brother, what the fuck is happening?
I mean, here's the thing: if they wouldn't,
why is there no like thinking of like logic? Like what logic? It's like, man, what will happen if I get on this train? Well, did you look at where the train is going?
Oh, there's no difference. The only difference is that there's like a space down here.
Sorry,
that's
what were we gonna say?
They say they're treating me like animals, and subsequently we're treating them with professionalism. At some point, director, when do we treat them like animals and drag them around on the chain and throw them in the backyard, like they do for every other civilian?
What is my probable cause? Says probable cause.
That's not probable cause.
Interrupts to like 5 words in. What do you mean?
Yep.
Did you do this? Did you do that? Did you take out your magnifying glass? The fuck?
I don't know. To me, there's just a little bit of it's just a little crazy to me doing all this, filing an injunction, doing all this shit, and still not even meeting the suspension. Still not even clocking off duty and doing it as a civilian.
Still clocked on, getting paid.
Take note of that.
Yeah, I brought it up. It's yeah.
I think you need to go ahead and post that on the docket as well.
Sure. I have
coming up on we're coming up on 2
I don't know
p.m.
what it's called,
Eastern.
but make it a demand, like he needs to be clocked out. He is currently suspended.
All right, 38901 is ready for review. That is the report with the 4 charges that we currently have for release as far as probable cause. That includes assault and battery, criminal threats, unlawful imprisonment, and corruption.
Can you say the report number one more time?
Going forward, by the way, don't put me.
38901.
I know y'all have been doing this, but let's not do it in future. Put me as the, I think it makes sense from a professional perspective to be putting me on the, on the docket as a prosecutor. I think we need to stop doing that because it is being abused, as we were saying. Because the inference is that, hey, Brian, why are you not the lead prosecutor while you are directing quite literally 20 different things? Is that fair? Does that make sense, everyone?
I mean, yeah, like something you're not involved in, that makes sense to me, yeah.
That's exactly it. Like, hey, man, I'm there to jump in and get involved when asked. Absolutely. I don't want that to be used as these gotchas.
I'm not even sure how it would be a gotcha, but I understand.
Well, a gotcha in the sense that, oh, you're also a prosecutor on this case. To the ACR, for example, I was put on there,
Right.
and I get why, but the thing is, we're in San Andreas, so in the event, let's say I could have been dragged up there and be like, oh, but you're a named prosecutor, and I would have went up there and been like, I don't know what the fuck the plan is. with
Right.
Yeah, I
There's
mean
an
that makes sense.
expectation.
Even
Yeah.
in the ACR, like I was a little surprised you were on there. I was way more surprised Ruth was on there. I thought she would have been like a witness to the ACR stuff rather than a presenter.
As a part of your response, you should make note that what you actually stated and the actions thereof, or maybe we provide that tomorrow. He was provided with probable cause, blah, blah, blah. I got to pull this up. Let me see what the fuck he wrote on this.
It's just Peepo Shy. Please give us the information, even though you already gave us the information, Peepo Shy. It says 12:30 p.m. EST tomorrow. Present their probable cause at a hearing tomorrow on January 6th. So I need someone there to be able to present the probable cause.
Are you able to be present?
No, this cannot continue to happen.
Oh, this scheduled at 12:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, that's 9:30
Can you
PDT.
ask what time can you be? Can you be earlier or later?
No, I'm shift 2, shift 3 girly in the weekdays. It's gonna have to be someone. I mean, I can have it all prepared, but
let's get in contact with Blunt. Let's see if he can bring it in.
okay.
Who else could we? This should be pretty cut and dry when it's all prepared.
It is, yeah.
Because a probable cause hearing is, here's the deal, here's what's up, and we go from there. And quite frankly, given all that, if they're like, nope, not enough, I'm gonna be like, all right, bet. Enjoy corruption, guys.
I mean, at the end of the day, he can say, I didn't say these things, but why would a medic get a medical report? Like, it's not reasonable. A reasonable person wouldn't do
Well, they're
this.
not gonna. I don't imagine in any reality are they expecting this to turn into a full court case, and that is something I highlighted. You know, number one, I said, is a probable cause hearing even applicable, which I think is a big question, because I'm pretty sure without digging into legislation, it is specific to warrants.
It is, yes.
And therefore, this is not even legislatively appropriate as far as my understanding.
Yep.
But what I will say is, in lieu of the scheduling, well, okay, first we need to line someone up. That's the first thing. So you can get in contact with Blunt.
Do we know if
Second
he's...
bullet.
Okay.
Yeah. He's available as needed.
Okay, secondly.
Sorry, I was getting yes, we yeah, we should pull his shit. Well, actually,
Still on duty.
Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay. So first off, lining up someone to present it.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we've got to get these reports in as to what occurred, including but not limited to. In the post, we should mention it was stated to him. Number two, we should have available this report if necessary, detailing what occurred today, including Daisy being present and the attempt to give the probable cause and the interruptions that occurred. Next, that I'm gonna also see if I can line someone up. Don't think that this is just on your shoulders. I'm gonna hit up Blunt, etc. See if he can come through.
Real quick, with that meeting, since Daisy was witness, so we not get her statement as well?
Yeah. We'll do that.
It's a Marshal report right now, so
100%.
she can't. So
Yeah,
just wanna make sure.
We'll get, I'll work with her to get it. The next is, I think, simultaneously and in conjunction with this, I think we should challenge in a separate post in here the validity of using this tool, right? Which is the probable cause hearing. Make a ruling happen. If the DOJ decides this is the case, this will absolutely change the way we approach charging law enforcement. And it needs to be kind of clarified, like what they are actually about to do. Because if you can simply say, hey, give me everything prior to docket posting, you're opening the door for a lack of investigative tools and timeline to present an appropriate case. At that point, I will start advising us to arrest in the moment and say, go for appeal, too much evidence. Which I don't want to do.
I also don't want to do, but that's where we're going.
I don't think there's enough gears that have turned, and I think it's important to highlight some of them. Which is why I think we need to start with the challenge of the legality of this and sort of hint. I wouldn't hyper outline like, hey man, we're going to start arresting folks, but rather challenge the legality of that. Because this is something that should, in my opinion, not be done on a whim, but rather requires discord. What is convenient for Pred is not convenient for the rest of San Andreas.
Correct. And if everyone keeps saying that we should be treating everyone like everyone else, well, they're about to get treated like everyone else. Blunt is not. Blunt is more than likely not able to attend. I will try to reach Springfield, but it's probably too early for her.
As a second,
Blunt, I'm not hinging on Blunt's availability. He says it's a bit too early for him. Because the more concessions I make with being outside of my availability, the more everyone will assume that I have that flexibility, and this is a very rare circumstance for me.
That is something that I need to shut down immediately because we're not going to play that game, and I made it very clear that even the I needed an hour yesterday. We couldn't get someone to stay around for an extra hour. That's not happening under my watch. If I'll put it this way, if you need to make a concession for this time, know that will not happen next time. And that is a conversation that I'm going to have with the Chief Justice today, just in general, because that needs to be resolved now, given that this is now twice it's happened.
I mean, everyone else but me is available for it. That's the problem. So
it's not because, and I'll explain it like this, is prosecutors are not interchangeable just as much as I'm not expecting to wake up one day like Flores has to wake up to deal with, the moonshine stuff that Aldo is working on. I know you guys have been working on some like gang warehouses, or that, Aldo's waking up to do the Benji Ramos, and that doesn't make any sense. Doing a presentation for a different party is beyond unreasonable.
Okay, I sent a mass email to all marshals requesting if anyone's able to attend. I mean, it's very simple. Everything's already in the report. I even list the reason for the probable cause and everything. A probable cause hearing shouldn't be a full-blown court case. A probable cause hearing should be, well, this is not probable cause because of these reasons and blah, blah, blah. Everyone assumes it's a mini court case to prevent getting out of court, and they're dumb as shit because of it.
The only reason I'm ensuring we have someone available is due to what occurred in the ACR.
What was that specifically?
The scope of what was stated in the ACR went well beyond the scope of the ACR.
Oh, right, yeah.
And may have, and in my opinion, began to enter into there's quite literally statements and evidence that may affect the Bobby and Carmine case. And after that scope was wide open, the moment Ruth attempted to even question anything around it, they started to claim foul, and it was entertained to a degree.
I'll reread over legislation and I'll file a motion to dismiss the injunction probably sometime today concerning a probable cause hearing as black letter law. So
If it was like another situation where they were, say they just wanted to bench a warrant, right? Like if a criminal's getting arrested in the cells and they want the probable cause of the judge just looks it over. There's no need for a hearing.
Correct.
And they say whether or not it has probable. Yeah. So why is there a hearing?
Yeah, I mean, that's
all.
a very good
All
point.
Angel has to do is read it and then make the determination if the probable cause is valid or not for the suspension, and then that's it.
Exactly. Do you want to like I said, let's we'll take right steps. I'll also get clarity on that. If she just wants it posted, that works as well. But I don't want you to keep all overheat given your current schedule, and we'll discuss. I want to keep you here longer than you need to be this far.
okay. Any other reason anyone needs me for anything? Otherwise, I'm taking a flight out of here.
Go for gold.
Easy.
Apparently, Pred stormed into the meeting and said his rights were violated.
In fact,
What meeting?
his rights were not violated.
The legislative meeting.
Oh, is that right?
His rights were violated, and he demanded a hearing / bench trial.
He is riding with Crystal Clear currently as an on-duty officer.
Oh, here's why. I know why I'm suggesting we need someone. Oh, he's available at 2 p.m. We can ask for it to be at 2 p.m. So let's cook the next hour. Let me see what I can do, and let me see if I can get Blunt in. The reason why yes, it is just a probable cause hearing, but the fact that the envelope and things are being tested right now, anything as simple as, but what about this thing? And a question comes up, and that prosecutor is not able to, or that representative of the probable cause is like, I'm not sure. That I'm not sure may be enough to, well, maybe the probable cause is shaky, even though it shouldn't be. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
We'll see how it all plays out. Sparks, relax, do your thing, and
sure.
we'll be Gucci gang.
Sure. Is anyone on duty for the next 2 hours or less? That isn't direct.
Probably not.
Okay.
I'll be silly my time to go.
Unsure, personally, because I am
All right.
sick. So
Yeah, no worries. Just if you get curious, if he's still on duty, can you just get a screenshot of dispatch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
I can monitor.
He should have gone immediately locked out. Looks like he's at MRPD currently.
still in the officers as chief of police at Kyle.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we gotta let him know needs to go.
I would love to do that if I could.
Actually, that is something I would like you to post out, that we need. We're looking for a. He needs to go off duty, and I would officially put that on the docket so it's on the record.
Okay.
So is the injunction the suspension or the charge?
See you tonight. If not tonight, I don't know if I'll be on stream or not. I'm gonna work. Well, stay safe, guys.